I know you and I talked about the potential of you being on Lolcow, the Lolcow universe. What would it take to get you on Lolcow?
Keemstar would have to reach out to me directly, and then there'd probably have to be a deal where I at least get like a full month paid in advance, and then the money would have to be like enough. Normally I wouldn't have like such high, I guess, qualifications in terms of like money and like payment in advance and stuff, but like Keemstar, he's been pretty notorious to work for from outside looking in, and even like seeing some stuff behind the scenes, like
first things first, I saw this video, it's kind of unrelated, but it was called Logan Paul Seriously Hates CoffeeZilla. I'm sorry to do this. I know you got 127 views on this video, and this is not like an established YouTuber, but this is like the most insane comment that I've ever had. Can you believe this? Can you actually believe that somebody titled a video that Logan Paul secretly hates the guy he's currently suing? He secretly, dude, this guy secretly hates CoffeeZilla. They're currently in a legal battle. No, Logan Paul secretly hates CoffeeZilla. So I wrote that I secretly hate Bowblax. And Bowblax responded by making me more money. Okay? He put out a podcast with Alex the Fiction. Now, I think I've seen Alex the Fiction here before. And I think Alex might have sent me like an email asking me to make some. I saw it way after the fact because I hardly check the email anymore. But I think he was trying to book me for something a while back. I don't want to say this is like a slur, but he's kind of like a H3H3 podcast fan channel. Yeah, weekly original H3 fan content. So his content is very H3H3 focused. If he's doing an interview, it's somebody around the orbit. Or it's somebody like associated, like Bobby is the soundbite man. So it's like a H3H3 style interview. Right? And he came on, he had like Papa Gut on, who's also kind of in like the cinematic universe or something, right? And he had Bowblax on recently, and it was really funny. I did see this one. Bowblax was removed from the moderator status of Bowblax. He got banned from his own, he got kicked out of his own Discord server. That was something that happened. I didn't know it. I wasn't really sure what to do here with that information. Could you imagine, like, you've been removed from r/Bowblax? I assume he created this, right? Does that mean it's a snark Discord? Now, I don't think there's enough people talking about Bowblax for it to even really create a snark, but maybe in the future it might be. And then Tipster posted this, and he said that Bowblax is streaming to 4 people. Dude, I'm sorry. I think he tweeted me some fucking nuclear tweet where it's like, this shit's not even fair, because I always post my stats at the end of the night, and then it just naturally happened to land on like a screenshot of me and Bowblax, but I don't know. No, it wasn't him who posted it. I don't know. I don't want to be a dick and flex my numbers or whatever on him, but it was just like, thanks guys, and I had like 5,000 people watching Peak that night, and then it was Bowblax is like, I'm so back to streaming, and like this was a screenshot from the tweet. He's like, I got 4 people, and it was because I mean, it's only funny because Bowblax said that he basically started the commentary community, and that like they should be listening to him and not started it, but like I guess like he was like more responsible for building Augie's audience with him than I was, or so, I don't know. He was trying to like flex. You know what happened? Bowblax made the argument to me that was essentially that he was promised the commentary videos 3,000 years ago. For eagle-eyed Kleinian viewers, okay, they would understand that reference. But Bowblax was saying that he was promised the commentary community for 3,000 years, okay?
the Mayo Monkey emotes. Mayo Monkey lives on. Channel has a new name, but it's still Mayo Monkey on the URL. We're still gonna be goofy as hell.
He's just sitting here with the soundtrack on. What is he doing?
I just want to have fun, man.
Is he wearing a yarmulke?
I just want to have fun. That's
what is he wearing?
My MO. That's been my MO with YouTube since the beginning.
Oh, he's got like that smelly weed kid hat.
Just, yeah. But, should we get back into it? Should we get back to reacting to some videos? I was watching Papa Gut.
Yeah, I colonized the commentary community.
It's been consistently streaming.
You know what's crazy? Is usually people come to me and they're like, Bowblax is live. Bowblax is live, right? I didn't know, and I was streaming over him. and he got no hate the whole night, which was great. I mean, obviously I don't want to send any his way, but none of my chat even knew that he was streaming, and they're like the ones who usually come and alert me that something funny is happening.
Streaming drama, obviously, drama streamer. You might know him, might not know him. And I was like, oh, man, I just miss fucking going live and talking shit on random ass commentary videos, dude. I feel like he wasn't even talking shit well, too.
What is he talking about?
He was just making like, maybe I just, I'm like ready to go, whatever. He streamed.
Also, on the bottom right, I just saw something really funny. We're going to come back to this. There's still a minute left. But apparently, Tipster clipped this whole thing, which is extremely funny, too. Bowblax was watching Pirate Software, and then he literally spawned in out of Pirate Software's body. Look at this.
That do not need a server to support them. No. And as much as they want it to be about specifically games, whereas a single-player game that has always online functionality, it would impact every live service game that exists.
No, he spawned in out of Pirate Software's body. That's insane. That's crazy.
The mayo me, obviously, but he's just like making these weak-ass jabs.
Yeah, it does look like he washed his hair. That's good for him.
And I'm like, bro, I could do a little bit better, you know?
By the way, if you're trying to misgender Bowblax, he goes by he, she, or they, so good luck, okay? You can't do it, transphobe. You've been defeated.
Anyway. Now I'm setting myself up for failure. Now the stream isn't like the most entertaining shit
Dude, man/she. That's funny.
in the world. I feel like it's gonna be, well, Bowblax said he would do it better than Papa Gut, but Papa Gut made a funnier joke. Like, okay.
Oh my god, dude. I don't understand, bro. I don't get it. Then Bowblax put up, like, so Tipster posted one because he doesn't want to be clipped.
Video came out right as we were building momentum.
Why is he watching Pirate Software? Does he think that, like, people want to hear, like, a schizo's perspective on, like, some dude who can't admit when he's wrong?
Yourself Keffel's tweet.
I guess maybe he can
Nicholas
provide
DeOrio.
unique advice to
Keffel's
Pirate
appreciated
Software
the
to how to
shout-out.
continue crashing out. But, like, what is the value in hearing Bowblax's position on any of this stuff?
Then, except for one boost in Germany, the signature started drying up like clockwork. Ford
This is
does
a
not
good
understand
video.
what stop killing games is. Here it is in his words. So if this doesn't understand, the stop killing games
I'm gonna
initiative
keep listening,
is basically
but
Dude, this guy has to verbalize that he's going to keep listening. Wait, he actually got up and share reacted. That's crazy.
I'm gonna be back.
Single-player
I'm
games.
listening.
No.
I'm listening.
Dude, he literally just, in the middle of the Ethan Klein lawsuit stuff, fucking Bowblaxtron got up and walked away.
So it
the developers turn
counts,
off
dude.
and thus render the single-player games
It's
inactive.
not to
Yes,
stop.
This is what they want to change. They need to be specific that they're talking about single-player games that do not need
Dude, and you can't even see his chair. It's just literally this guy's video.
Nah, I got
He was only gone for like a second, but that's still like extremely funny. He couldn't just pause it.
no. I have to fucking pause it.
Dude, the Mayo Lolcow.
Even though I'm listening with my headphones, I have to pause it because someone's gonna fucking clip that.
Dude, and then Tipster goes on his fucking arc, dude, of just mauling people, dude. Dude, oh god,
And be like,
the Los Angeles mauler, dude.
even though we already listened to this portion too, but I could be clipped unironically. So stupid.
Oh my
player,
god.
always online games. No.
Yeah. Riveting commentary, mind blown. So now Bowblax is formerly the Twitter versus guy. He's gonna read this fucking Pirate Software tweet, I guess.
Okay. So this drama is June 24th. Okay, so this is post-drama. Been reading through a lot of the posts against me.
Is
over
this
my
gonna be like the whole thing?
stance. I did watch them.
He's so slow
Watch
now.
the videos, read the initiative, make the... I go through what the initiative is, how it's not law. Yeah, but you misrepresent it. We watched the videos. That's what's being talked.
All right, it's just boring. How is this dude paying his bills?
Commentary video mixed Twitter versus video that I made 11 months ago, but then like I make a new one a month ago and everyone's like, oh, this isn't Twitter versus, what the fuck,
I don't think it was Twitter versus. Wasn't it just a commentary video?
I recommend watching Nicholas
What is he talking
DeOrio's
about?
latest video.
Maybe if I spell it correctly. Bowblax. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? Dude, this stream that is currently live for like fucking 3 hours is higher on the list than Josh's actual channel. That is scathing. What was his video that we're talking about here? His most recent video, or at least from the time of this tweet.
And I'm like, and everyone's 11 months ago.
It is the
No,
it's the thing that's getting out of control. Online fundraising is getting out of control. So what about this is Twitter versus-y?
News from a live stream that she herself deleted March 1st of this year, where Deji had those comments from E.
When does he
posting
read
her
the tweets?
GoFundMe
Okay, so we
and
got one
tweeting
tweet.
out 1 week for your own problems. Public apology.
Okay, where are the tweets?
You know what that's saying?
Where are the tweets? What's happening, Bowblax? Oh god, you crashed my computer. You're not reading any tweets.
A bad one.
He's not reading any.
have
Okay,
MK
there it is.
Ultra
There it is. There it is. There it is.
Responding to someone making fun of the GoFundMe and says with a super shadow profile picture, blocked for counter signaling and being pro-Troon, which
Wait, did he say Courtney's at?
interview, and asked if she had someone else supporting for forbidden, and says with a super we have MK Ultra money for minds. It's almost
No, he didn't say it. I was hoping. Yeah, why is he talking like that? I don't know. He's doing YouTuber voice still. Oh, wait, is this the one where he started? Hold on.
like we shouldn't have forbidden words. And then we have MK Ultra money responding to someone making.
Okay, I'm not gonna say anything, but yeah, he is kind of making his voice a little higher. You're not wrong. That is happening. Yeah. Okay. So that was the criticism, is that he made a video that wasn't Twitter versus.
But then like I make a new one a month ago, and everyone's like, "Oh, this isn't Twitter versus. What the fuck?" You know?
Yeah, Bowblax freaked out at me because I was talking about how everyone was getting mad at him for not making a video on like the black guy murder or something. What was it called? The one that was not the Knicks basketball player, but like Carmelo Anthony. They're like, you'll put in the racist woman, but you won't talk about murderer Carmelo Anthony. And Bowblax is just like, what are you talking about? What's going on? Why are people attacking me?
And I'm like,
The NBA player. Yeah, Carmelo Anthony was like a New York Knicks player, but also it's the name of some guy who like, I guess killed somebody or something. I don't even know the facts of the case, but they're expecting Bowblax did, and he like covered it up for political reasons.
this is the same thing that got over 100k views, one of my most popular videos during that time. For sure. Because my views were pretty declining. Yeah, before that, the biggest thing
Dude, yeah, I think Tipster's right here. How is this guy even paying his bills? Maybe we'll find out in the interview.
was Ava Chris Tyson. And then, yeah, it was like only every like 5 or 6 or so videos you would get one that would do pretty well. So I am covering some of them. Like,
I mean, I don't think most normal YouTube channels don't really have that. Most of their videos are coming in from like a consistent low and high range, right? Like that's just typically how it goes, you know?
this one did well and this one did well.
Maybe if you stop like putting things together as like hyper compilations instead of just, you know, like I guess not being lazy and making real content, the videos would perform a little bit better. Again, like there's a lot of these videos that are just videos he's already released that he's just forcing back out and wondering why it's not doing well.
But
maybe some form of unemployment. You'd have to be doing something illegal, right? Where would he be getting unemployment from? The job that he didn't have? I don't think Google is going to let him file unemployment for his YouTube channel because he stopped uploading. I don't think that's how that works.
yeah, I don't know. I guess it's weird. I feel like people are holding me up to a standard that never was really there, you know?
Dude, the standard of making like content. And obviously we saw Bowblax get spotted at VidCon, and then for some reason
Is
this
Dark
guy.
Fiber EU a virgin? No. I'm
But
not.
now,
Why
ladies
would
and
so many
gentlemen,
people be googling that.
Bobby has come on and done an interview talking about such interesting topics as the ghost stories.
I had like
Put this in or whatever, but
Which, if you want to watch some of this other stuff, I'm going to give you a little teaser. It's on Alex the Fiction's YouTube channel. Bowblax starts talking about his personal ghost stories.
to like him or fate or something like that. But like,
No, when I said has come on, I didn't mean literally. Okay, get your mind out of the gutter.
yeah, I don't know. Besides stuff like that, like, oh, that's a coincidence, or oh my god, right time, right place, or
Doesn't Bowblax have an OnlyFans now? I think Bowblax has a new OnlyFans. I don't know anything about it, and I don't think anyone paid to find out, which is a good thing. You should not do that.
little interesting stuff like that. Not really, I suppose.
fair enough. I'd like to share my ghost story with you. I wasn't planning to.
So if you want to see the ghost story, that's here. The wiping question.
Chat, And I think
Are we gonna find out which way Bowblax wipes his ass?
I just wipe, so it's hard. I need to like think about how I wipe.
He doesn't know how he wipes his ass.
Can explain it to you.
Dude, Bowblax doesn't wipe his ass. That's the issue. He doesn't. He's not like a sitter or a stander. He just doesn't wipe.
So, so when you're wiping, this is your front, right? Your front of your body,
Yeah.
like your chest. Your back is obviously your ass. So if you're wiping from front to back, you like from your front
From your galls to your fanus.
towards your back in this kind of a motion. If you're wiping
He lets it crust over time. Yeah, he ages it like a steak.
from back to front, you go the opposite.
Nah, dude, it's front to back. You scoop it out, bro. You gotta scoop it out.
Definitely.
So yeah,
A steak?
front
Mark, I made a steak.
back then.
Yeah, I think that's how I typically do it too. Obviously, no, I like to mix it up
Dude, it goes from gas to galls. Yeah.
every now and then. I like to come in from the sides.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Sometimes you know.
All right, we'll spare you of this. The whole chat does not want pre-wash. Completely unpack at a hotel. There's a lot of interesting shit here. Fan questions. Drinking boba tea with Bobby. I don't know this new thing where you just bring on Bowblax and you like eat something with him.
Strawberry.
Speaking of that, and that's a really weird segue, but my ADHD undiagnosed brain just fucking went into overdrive. I've been hearing rumors that Eugenia Cooney is dead. Has anybody like confirmed she's alive yet? I don't want to spread misinformation, so I'm being very clear. It's allegations. I saw like one article, but like a lot of people were saying that, and I looked for it. I didn't see a tweet that confirmed she was alive. Is she actually dead? It'd be crazy if that's how you find out. Let me look this up really quickly. Dude, I was like, a lot of people are eating with Bowblax. You know who doesn't eat? Eugenia Cooney. I wonder if she's still alive. That was literally what was happening in my head. Yeah, they were saying yesterday, they were posting tweets saying like that. It's like, I don't know, she dies like every year though. We don't actually ever know if that actually happened. You know what I mean? Like they always do like scandals and like death shit that Eugenia Cooney has actually died or whatever, but she's never actually gone. So I don't know. But yeah, nobody is confirmed yet. So she's only 30. I mean, that's not really shocking, is it? Yeah, I don't know. I hope she's doing well.
So let's on the count of three. Let's penetrate the lids of our bobas.
Yes.
You ready, Boba?
Dude, you want to penetrate your lid with Joshy on the podcast, dude?
3,
Yep.
2, 1, penetrate.
Bro, there's no way, Alex. There's no fucking way that's how you worded that. Why is Bowblax sucking it that way?
Nicholas,
look at him suck it,
the
dude.
goat.
Trade.
Thank you for the $5, my man.
Dude, look at him, dude. Look at him fucking suck it.
That's pretty good.
Dude, he's going to town on that shit. He thought they said salud and had to finish the entire thing. And look at him, dude. He looks like he's just committed a crime. Look at that fucking face, dude. Look at his fucking face. Look at him. He's stunned.
Not bad at all. What does Boba?
He swallowed, dude. Just...
I did like
Oh, this is a good picture. That's a fucking good picture.
some ice cream to it here.
Oh,
so-
delicious.
Wait, you added ice cream to your tea? Why? I don't know what boba is. Dude, I look at this. This shit looks like they put blueberries in coffee. What is boba tea?
I love
pretty
Boba.
good.
And I love the sound effects too.
Oh, added like some ice cream to it here.
Oh,
so
delicious. I love
pretty
Boba.
good, yeah.
How is it picking up his mouth that clearly if the mic is so far away?
That's it's like mango peach.
It's got boba. Is boba like acai? It's just like this fucking thing that's in the food. It's just like this fucking food, dude. That's it. It's like the acai. I kept calling them ace bowls, and they told me I was a moron. But is it like that?
It's good.
It's nothing like that. It's tapioca pearls.
This is like mega
Wait, tapiocas are berries? I thought it was pudding.
sugary drink.
Wait, is boba sugary? I assume this shit was like healthy for you because everyone's like, oh, I got my boba tea. Thump. I assumed it was like some health shit. Well, it's not. It's probably not healthy if you put vanilla ice cream in it, right?
Yep.
No, it's straight sugar. Oh, okay.
I should have that more often. Fuck soda. I'm all about the Boba.
Well, I don't know.
Nicholas!
It is
the goat.
pretty
Thank you for
sugar.
the
It's all
$5, my
candy?
man.
But,
Okay, well, all right. Obviously, if you want to learn more about this, wait, they gave us a jump ahead button so we can get to the real shit, dude. Let's talk about the drama. Bowblax summarizes the current drama, and then apparently he does a live performance of the BLM song. I can't wait, dude. I have been waiting in the wings to watch this content. I need to be 100% attentive because I love this shit so much.
Right. So I think the first thing I want to talk about, obviously,
Nicholas!
I guess
the
people
goat.
can kind of see
Thank
online.
you
You've
for
been in
the
some sort of
$5, my
controversies
man.
lately. I did my best to do research on this topic. I watched the 30-minute Internet Anarchist video, and I watched
Oh no, dude! Please don't say it.
about an hour to 2 hours
What's the
of
name of
Nicholas
the guy,
DeOrio.
the Keemstar orbiter? Nick Oreo. Mr. Oreo.
Bro, you got a playlist, dude. You gotta watch all 40 hours.
Like the 4chan pony jar.
Dude, watching Bowblax is a full-time job. You gotta see all the content, otherwise you can't make the argument.
DeOrio's 12-hour video.
The 12-hour video. I love this so much, dude. I posted that. Dude, you know what the craziest part was? So I told you that these guys, they didn't try to jump me. Jumping is probably not the correct terminology. But they came up and like, we're acting really fucking weird. And they're like, what would you do if Bowblax killed himself? And you have to understand, this was fucking Saturday night. And I, like, over a week and a half prior, had scheduled that Bowblax video to drop when my plane got back. So it looks like I did this on purpose, that they were being all weird about Bowblax, so I just happened to have a 12-hour video cocked and loaded and dropped it. But that just wasn't how it worked. I actually was planning on dropping a Bowblax, like the 12-hour Bowblax summary the next day. But I don't know, is Bowblax going to argue that it's not okay to drop a 12-hour summary video when, like, the majority of his content in the last year has been just, like, repackaging his old videos?
On Bowblax. First of all, I don't understand how Nicholas DeOrio can have 12 hours of content to talk about while Internet Anarchist was able to cut it down to 30 minutes. It just seems like one of the two is milking the content more than the
Well, I mean, okay, so how did Willie Mac Show make a video in 30 minutes summarizing a month and a half of drama when the people who made the drama took 7 live streams to do it? Well, one of those things is a summary. The other one is like live reacting to content longer than the length of the video. So that's obviously going to be longer.
the other.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Nick, a lot of his content is just streams where I'm like maybe the main topic, but then there's other topics and he combines them all. I don't know, but I think he did recently make that mega video that's 12 hours
Of exclusively Josh.
So I guess across all the segments of all.
There was more. I had to cut so much shit out. So initially, right? Initially, it was supposed to be, and I shit you not, a 24-hour video on Bowblax and a 24-hour video on Creator Clash. And I had made the 24-hour files, but I found out that you have a 12-hour maximum. So I had to pick and choose which parts I wanted, or with the Creator Clash stuff, I had just released it, or not Creator Clash, Content Cop, sorry. I did the Content Cop one. For the Content Cop one, I put a part 1 and a part 2 out, and they were 10 and 12 hours respectively. With Bowblax, I just ended up cutting it down. But yeah, no, I could have posted a 24-hour video. Realistically, if you want to know how much Bowblax I've covered, you can go to the channel and search by playlist. It's all right there in chronological order.
I recommend
Release the
watching
DeOrio
Nicholas
cut.
DeOrio
Yeah, it's actually going to be
latest
fucking...
video.
It's not 16:9. No money for Josh. Thank you. Grizzly, oh, because you're Australian? Is that why that didn't go through? It should TTS that. Egg. No money for Josh. Egg.
The streams he did where I was a topic, it accumulated in 12 hours, and I know he's made more since, so it might be 13 or 14.
I mean, I assume Bowblax is like, well, yeah, I keep doing stupid shit, so he just keeps covering it. Like, I mean, filming this interview obviously is going to lead to me making another segment, right?
Honestly, kind of impressive. I didn't know you
honestly
could
is.
talk
Honestly,
about me for that
Dude,
long.
he's got to be making...
Wait, I'm sorry. How many streams did you do on Tipster when you literally ran out of content, fired up his streams, and A-logged him for 3 hours at a time? When he's talking about shit that's, like, in some cases not even related to drama, just getting on and just saying, like, Tipster is like a fat loser or something, over and over and over and over and over again for the people who are farming it.
So much fucking money off of Bowblax content. Honestly, I kind of respect the hustle. I mean, don't you? Even though you're like the main target, isn't it kind of like, yeah, man, this is a drama sphere. We talk shit on each other.
Well, I don't really watch it, so I don't know. I'm sure I...
F, doubting it. Wait, is it F to doubt or X to doubt? It's F to pay respects, X to doubt.
Wouldn't like any of it, but
Yeah, dude. Bowblax was watching Tipster play Resident Evil. Okay? He was literally sitting there yelling about Tipster like a fucking ape while Tipster was just sitting there playing Resident Evil.
I don't know. I like if it...
Which is fine. If you want to A-log somebody, I mean, that's above board. But don't sit here and act like you're fucking high and mighty now. I don't even know how we could make this much content. Bowblax, you created content out of thin air just to keep going after him. Tipster, can you blame him? Resident Evil is awesome. Guys, if you're not in the PlayStation fucking store right now, they just put their shit up to like 75% off. I got Resident Evil Village for $9. I'm gonna play that soon. Is it Village? It's the one with the guy's face like really close.
If it's not quality commentary, right? Like, for all I know, it could be, but I just can't see how he could make like a 12-hour video without repeating points and it just being...
Josh, you literally make mega comps. What do you mean? Wait, does he think the 12-hour video is like a new piece of content? Bowblax literally goes on his channel and makes like huge mega compilations of his own videos all the time. Now, I mean, he doesn't make that many videos, and his videos are like 30 minutes long. My streams are 2 hours. But you'll find like hour-and-a-half videos that are just his 10-minute videos slammed together. Like, that is stuff that he has done on the channel. I don't know the longest thing that he's made, but obviously if you make a bunch of streams of... If he made mega compilations on Tipster, he'd have like 7 12-hour videos to post.
Kind of like an unfinished kind of, you know, rambling, unrefined kind of mess of a video, you know? It's just made to farm watch time, not to actually be like the best content I can be, so...
If my content is so bad and it only exists to farm watch time, how come all of my stream VODs perform better than most of your new content? How come the people don't want to watch the more refined 12-minute Twitter versus videos? I'm confused. Where's the, What was your last video a month ago? It got 5,000 views.
I just saw
I'd quit.
Keppel's tweet.
I'd literally quit.
Nicholas DeOrio.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. As much as I respect that, then I
Ray
respect...
time. And also this is a joke PLS. $1,000 for Nick's bones. Anything else?
Jesus Christ, dude! Alright, thank you for that one. I'm only worth $1,000? Really?
I suppose. Like,
I feel like
the making content.
To me, like, it's easy for me to say, oh, all this Bowblax drama and to watch this 12-hour video is being super chronically online. But I guess that's how people feel about me whenever I talk about, like, H3 discussions. Like, people who aren't in the H3 universe, like, this guy's way too online to be criticizing other people's online content. But then that's my initial impressions on the 12-hour Nicholas DeOrio Bowblax video.
What did the H3 people think when I did the 12-hour... iDubbbz video where they're like, fuck yeah, dude, love this.
But if you could,
yeah,
like,
I mean,
I want to get this from the horse's mouth. So if you could summarize,
and again, I'm gonna do more of those. They're specifically there if and when I'm on a trip. Like, I'm not streaming. It's because I'll do a 6-hour live stream or whatever. I'll replace that with like a 12-hour compilation video of stuff that's already on the channel, and that's just like an additional video. I think I had prepared some 16 videos for that trip. Where I was gone for approximately 7 days with 1 day for flying, right? But back and forth, essentially. So I prepped 16 videos. I think only 4 of them were, like, mega compilations. But, like, actually, no, it was 17 videos. 4 of them were mega compilations. 1 of them got released later. And there was over 12 videos that were actually, like, real new pieces of content that hadn't been posted on the channel before during that time frame.
what exactly has been going on this past year, which has sprung up so many Bowblax related videos?
Not that it really matters, but that's just what happened.
Yeah, so basically, it started,
Oh god, dude, we're gonna finally hear Bowblax tell it from the start. Alright, let's see. Can't wait for the fake BPD diagnosis.
when I was having some mental health issues, and I confided in Nicholas DeOrio.
Yep, we bullied the mentally disabled people. We will not elaborate.
And I kind of like crossed some boundaries in terms of like how I was speaking to him and like what my mental state was in and how much I was kind of relying on him to help. Like, he didn't ask for it or whatever.
Keep in mind that Bowblax did all of this stuff, and you can watch the stream to find out the actual order of events for this stuff, which is what I recommend, because obviously if you're watching it through Bowblax explaining it in 5 minutes, you'll miss all the details. Bowblax was not immediately targeted, bashed, and attacked or whatever over the stuff that was found out. He was literally, like, he got, like, we started going sour on Bowblax because he lied to us about like BPD and all the information that he had, and we found out like over a month later, right? I forgot the dates at this point. We're so far away from it, but it was last year, and he didn't tell us the truth, and he was being like an unreliable narrator. So then we were like, oh, fuck this shit, dude. This guy's crazy. He's not doing literally anything to help himself. And then he went on after we got into that argument to not go and do anything to benefit himself for like the next calendar year. So I think it was a pretty good call.
So basically, I confided in him that I might have a diagnosis of BPD, but I'm not sure yet. And then, like, I kind of said, like...
He was going around telling people that he had BPD, and it excused his previous behavior, and the reason why he looked bad in the Boo Boss Let Me Speak stream is because he had BPD. Like, this guy was using it as, like, a get-out-of-jail-free card, hoping to God, praying that he'd go to the doctor and get his fucking formal diagnosis.
Oh.
Yeah, he was straight up just telling Alex. He told like a random shitter in the commentary community who's literally known for being the last guy people talk to before they blow up their careers. Like, if you look through the list of fucking commentary deaths, most of them interacted with Alex. So it's insane that he went and fucking confided that to him, which completely goes against his narrative here.
Well, I haven't like checked fully yet because like the Canadian medical system's pretty slow, and he took that as me like saying I would get better and not getting better because I did.
It's because he was lying.
Other things that he found were like not, you know, helpful or whatever. If I was getting help, I wouldn't be making mistakes. But you can try and get help while also continue to make like mistakes.
Everyone here, whenever they say getting help, they sound like Bathtub Ross.
Keffels appreciated the shout out.
Oreo Kel, you misunderstand. It's not that your bones aren't valuable. They were promised to the hive 30 years ago, honeybee.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey! It's a KFC in fucking Israel, dude. KFC in Yemen.
Hey Nick, wishing you a great stream. Here's some new Connor Eats Pants info.
Oh, good.
His recent mention was July 7th and thinks Hassan isn't a doxer and claiming you're on the wrong side of the drama. He also thinks you're a communist too.
Wait, but wouldn't that be my argument? What? Wait, what? What does Connor think my position was on that? I love, dude, that, yeah, you have to be trolling. I love how all of my information of Connor Eats Pants comes from this one donator who comes in and lets me know every time. So I literally have no idea if Connor actually has ever interacted with me ever, except for the clips that I've seen. But we just go like, yeah, dude, that's a crazy thing Connor said.
There can be like a period of overlap there. And I guess he just saw that, he just thought I was a lot.
Bowblax legitimately, and it is so crazy how confident he is. He thinks he did nothing wrong. He thinks that people are just like out to get him for no reason. And there's nothing, even after coming and like confronting people who've been criticizing him on stream, he thinks he's done nothing wrong.
Or disingenuous. And because of that, he decided to,
what, tell people I don't like you?
You know, make a bunch of this content, and I think that was the catalyst, according to him, because I did watch the very beginning of that 12-hour video. I think I got like 30 seconds in. I'm like, fuck.
But wait, if you watched the beginning of the 12-hour video, then you would know that you'd already seen it, because you said that was the first video you'd watched the first time, right? Because it would be the first video that Bowblax admitted he already saw.
Yes. But I think that's what he was saying along those lines. And, you know, that beginning of that video would probably be the beginning of the coverage. So, yeah, I guess that's the reason he cut me off. That's what he said in the video. So,
I know there's, besides your relationship with Nick, like what other stuff has been going on? Because I know people have been criticizing you for like doing OnlyFans.
Dude, I literally did 111 is the worst day in YouTube history, I think. I think that like the Conor McGregor stuff where his like fucking cock got leaked the other day of like him fucking holding it up with a dumbbell and then Dad and Harley reacting to it live, it still wasn't as bad as 111. 111 is the worst day in commentary history.
There may be part of your transition is a part of it too. Like what other components are leading to all these people making videos on you?
Nothing, dude. I'm a blameless victim. I've never done anything wrong.
So, I guess a lot of the stuff I was doing, particularly around the second half of 2024, and then also just like in the past that could be combined, because I do have like 11, 12 years of history, a lot of which I'm much younger, and admittedly I am autistic, so
We got our crutches. Our crutches are in.
In the past, I have done
Well, I'm white. Okay, so yeah.
really social weird things like BLM song or other things like that.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, when it's all combined in an internet anarchist video of almost like 15 years combined, yeah, it does look like I'm the most.
Oh, you're not white. You're Italian. True. Yeah. True. That's pretty true. Yeah, that's pretty true. That's true. That's pretty true. That's true.
Embarrassing YouTuber ever. Although I think the time gaps are a little too big to say that like.
Well, why would the time gaps be a point? If we're arguing that it's a pattern of behavior that you still currently exhibit, what would the time gaps have to do with that? Yeah, you've sucked for a long period of time.
I'm like consistently
yes
a mess, and I just tied it really well.
No, you had me. They had me the first half. Not gonna lie.
I'm like consistently
yes
a mess, and I just tied it really well.
No.
I don't know.
I
think Internet Anarchist has a really good voice, so I think that makes people think him as much more trustworthy as a journalist than he really is. Because hey, I was like, fuck this guy after 30 minutes of the Internet Anarchist video. He does a good job at packaging everything, but I know, like you said, it's over the course of 12 years.
Today we'll be watching Bowblax, and his career on YouTube is over. He's got like the Sunny V2 flow.
And sent to 30 minutes. I mean, on that perspective, that's not that bad.
Yeah, thank you. And then also what mostly rubbed me the wrong way about the
he was right. I mean, he was right. Yeah.
Internet Anarchist video in particular was that in September he told me of September of 2024 he told me, hey, I know you're going through some shit with like Nick and fighting or whatever, but just keep your head down,
So what does he think, that like the minute that you went trans, that was it?
Keep making content's gonna be good. I keep my head down, and then all of a sudden...
You didn't keep your head down! You literally did not keep your head down! There wouldn't be a possibility of making 12 hours of content if you did! Wait, bro, I actually can't. This guy was like catfishing people and making fucking alt accounts to signal boost himself on Reddit. Like, dude, you didn't follow his one piece of advice.
Down, keep making content's gonna be good. I keep my head down, and then all of a sudden a video...
Bro, where is the fucking... Where did you put it, dude? What is down?
Springs up by him. And that is what reignited most of the hate towards me, because...
No, it wasn't!
That video got 1 million views, and he has such a big a fan base. Before that, it was like...
Well, then I owe him a thank you. If that's true, I owe him a thank you.
Only Nick, pretty much exclusively.
Tipster. Oh, sucks when people do that shit, eh, Bobby?
He has such a big a fan base. Before that, it was like only Nick, pretty much exclusively, which, yeah, his fan base is sizable enough for it to be an annoyance, but like... It wasn't kind of widespread to the point of...
Then I owe Internet Anarchist like a personal... I'm going to buy you a drink if you ever go to VidCon. Thank you.
People in my real life asking...
And he couldn't even sit here and Humegalol me. He's like, yeah, all right, he's got a pretty sizable audience.
Asking me about it and stuff like that until the Internet Anarchist video.
His advice is still... I know...
By the way, the Internet Anarchist video could have gone harder. It literally could have gone harder. It was a pretty good entry-level Bobby video, but it could have absolutely delved into more shit.
It might be kind of seen as a betrayal, even though he released the video after he gave you the advice, but I think the advice still holds up. And I think, I don't think maybe he didn't want to seem like biased towards anyone, since like his kind of field of journalism is to go after anyone and everyone for any online drama,
Yeah, but don't message me like, hey, you'll get through it, just wait for, it to boil over, and then you like reignite the pot yourself.
I don't get it. Is this... Wait, when did he... What was the timeline that he made this video in? Are we treating Bobby unfairly here? When was this video made? Was it pre or post?
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
Let me see. Maybe I'm giving Bowblax not enough credit here. Maybe this is kind of sly. Did he make the video in October? Where is this Internet Anarchist video? On Bober. Where's the Bober video?
Yep.
Bro!
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
The biggest days in commentary history going forward. 1/11 and 7/7.
Dude, you're not going to believe
summary
this.
Judgment dates TBA.
Thank you. You're not going to believe this. He uploaded this video in March. Internet Anarchist waited 6 months to see how Bowblax handled the drama. and then made the video. That's crazy.
After saying that,
He waited 6 months to see Bowblax try to fucking get through it.
Yeah,
I see that.
because it was boiling over, but now it's extended by a considerable margin because it got to such a bigger audience outside of.
He had plenty of time to correct himself. Yeah, he's just like, he literally cannot take accountability for anything. It's insane.
Because it got to such a bigger audience outside of, I guess the sphere that Nick's view.
Well, the sphere got bigger. Like, yeah, there are more people to come watch the Bowblax tent now.
Viewership would kind of be.
And you know what? It would have been really annoying. Imagine if Bobby was doing the fucking... imagine it, because a lot of this stuff was between like 2,000 and 4,000 viewers and Bowblax would go on. Actually, some people don't know this. The Bowblax streams would pull new people in. So even when I was averaging like 1.5K a night, there was like one night where I had 5,000 people watching the Bowblax stream. That was actually something people wanted to watch, which is insane. Thank you guys for hitting the goal. But like, I don't. If he had that kind of viewership on Tipster, he would absolutely he would have pushed forward. He would have just grinded Tipster into the dirt. And he kind of was doing that up until the moment where like things kind of flipped on him. But imagine though, if Tipster had to deal with fucking consistent 2,000 to 3,000 viewer chats.
Yeah, I can see how you feel that way about it. But yeah, I think, like I said, I think the advice still holds true. Just keep being the good Bobby,
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I haven't done like what I did wrong was basically like.
He actually was about to say I haven't done anything wrong, and then quickly corrected himself because it would sound horrible.
Confide in a friend that I shouldn't have.
Oh, he confided. That was the only thing that I did badly was confide.
What I did wrong was basically like confide in a friend that I shouldn't have, and then because of like. Everybody trying to like pry at my live streams and look for any like Lolcow data for, I guess, the Kiwi Farms thread they were making or whatever.
Do you think that we made the Kiwi Farms? What is happening?
They like,
dude. Apparently, my name is Null. I'm like Joshua Moon. I'm the owner of Kiwi Farms. Did you not know this when you guys subscribed?
Found an email that flashed up on screen very briefly on my.
So the Kiwi Farmers found an email that it just flashed up there. You don't know how it happened. You don't know how your email got leaked on your own stream.
YouTube, and then they found the OnlyFans.
What, they found like 700 emails of all the different alt accounts that you use on every social media platform to try to like astroturf yourself into H3's community.
That I was like kind of experimenting with it. I only posted like 1 or 2 photos, and I never made any money off of it. I was trying to do something separate. I never intended like people to know that it was me or
Alex the Fiction is new Edwin. I kind of see the facial hair thing.
What's the name
Alex
of
the Fiction
guy
could be
from
better
Keemstar
Edwin.
Orbiter?
He
Nick
could be what
Oreo.
Edwin always
Mr.
wanted to be.
Oreo.
Okay.
Hey Nick, I'm one on the people you called out on the H3 Reddit for the Gato doxing situation.
Oh.
I appreciate you doing so. It knocked me back into reality. Doxing is wrong, even if it's that Gato psycho. Keep up the good work.
Thank you so much. You know what? I really appreciate you saying that. And simultaneously, I can't get it out of my head that this is like the ego trip that Destiny goes on when he's like, I've saved people from the right. Dude, now I know what it feels like, bro. I gotta save people. I gotta save everyone, dude. I'm Captain Save a Streamer.
Be connected to the Bowblax brand at all, because I just think those two things are incompatible, right? So that was like a big blow to like my mental, and I feel like also my rep online was that being leaked, but that, and it's technically a little bit my fault because I did have that flash.
Oh, it's a little bit, guys. I had I had a little bit of part to play in the drama that I caused entirely by myself
on screen, but I've had other things flash on screen.
Honestly, I see Superman. I see that he's like a virtuous alien operating outside of his own world, and I can't stop but think that that's like many of the qualities that I have,
like my social insurance number or whatever briefly, and then I like immediately deleted it. It was like gone within like 10 minutes of me ending the stream. But because everyone was so diligently looking,
bro, you can't even tell. I think that he plants this shit there so his fucking weird degenerate sex fetish can happen. I think that he wanted people to post his penis online. That's my nuclear take. It gets less nuclear knowing more information about Bowblax, but I legitimately think that he wanted that OnlyFans to leak
at me, and then got leaked. So I don't know. I do feel like
that's how it happens.
It was unconsensual. It was essentially even though it's my fault, it was unconsensual. So that was
like Bowblax has like a major humiliation. You know, he's just sitting there right now, just like, oh god, this is gonna make such good content. They're gonna stream about me for months, dude. Holy shit, this is great.
It's a big blow. But besides that, like when you say just be a good Bobby, I mean, I guess like what have I done? What have I really done? Really?
Dude, he's so humble. I like how he could take it in stride.
Really? Like
that's true, yeah.
I don't know. Like be cringe, be embarrassing, be the most embarrassing YouTuber at points in my life for sure. Whatever.
Dude, this guy's like a turbo malicious warhead who just targets at whoever made him upset on any given day.
Like, this whole drama isn't that bad. People like kind of blow it out of proportion. It's not like there's way worse things other YouTubers are doing currently. So I'm all like, you know what?
Yeah, but I haven't seen Logan Paul's penis, so Bowblax is still worse than Logan Paul.
I feel like when drama's slow, it's time to pick on Bobby.
Yeah. I think the most ridiculous example of like how people treat me is how they treat Keemstar.
Dude, he was dude. I got spoiled. Bowblax's funniest arc was that he literally dick sucked and dick broed Keemstar for fucking years, despite that Keem would treat him like shit constantly. All right, and he literally only flipped because he got kicked from a group chat. That's literally it. After he gets kicked from the group chat, he's like, "Guys, you guys won't call out Keemstar. Keem's a total lolcow." One of the times, I think his girlfriend
What's the
kissed
name of the
Babs.
guy? Keemstar Orbiter, Nick Oreo,
dude,
Mr. Oreo.
His girlfriend was in a swimsuit.
Good Bobby. He gets rock hard out of view. We are watching his fetish right now.
Bro. So wait, so Keemstar posted a picture of like a photo shoot thing, like a white trash photo shoot thing that he shot with his girlfriend, where his girlfriend is like tongue kissing the girl who was like had the interaction with Edwin, the Babs girl, and then Bowblax goes, "You're a cuck." And I had to explain to him because he literally didn't know that there's a different social stigma when two women kiss than when like a guy fucks your wife. He didn't understand that there was like a completely different social aspect to that. And it was one of the funniest. He's like, dude, Keem just got cucked live. He just posted himself getting fucking cucked. That's crazy. And I'm like, dude, no. Okay, so like this is kind of like, you could argue it's like white trashy and like a little, you know, like that. But like, I don't think this is like a winning argument, Josh. He's like, you guys don't call him out for fucking anything. He was like freaking out. And it literally all stemmed from the fact that like Keem didn't want him around the group chats anymore. And then all of a sudden he just like went back on everything he ever said. Bowblax's positions are fluid. He has like firm positions until the moment he doesn't like you anymore, and then those positions don't exist.
You'll see Keemstar do these crazy, weird, cringy things, especially for a man his age. But because he does them so consistently, oh, it's just Keemstar. Nick will be fine with Keemstar. He's not
and it's like I've had so many fucking huge dramas with Keemstar of like screaming arguments and stuff.
Nick doesn't have 12 hours of content on Keemstar and Lolcow, even though there's way more than 12 hours.
I literally told them that I wouldn't talk. Actually, I do. First of all, I absolutely do. We literally did 9-hour stream intervals on like Boogie's Lolcow stuff, didn't we? Didn't we do at least one EFAP going over some of the Lolcow stuff? And I have Lolcow coverage on the channel.
Hours of content worth talking about that, you know.
We might not have covered a shitload of Lolcow. No, we did. We covered a couple hours of Lolcow, at least on the episode 300. We did do Lolcow.
Train wreck of a show, like that's kind of the point of it, even to an extent.
But keep in mind, Bowblax's position is that Nick is a pussy because he won't call out Keemstar or something, when I've literally done that a million times. But simultaneously, I got spoiled, and I'm going to spoil you too, because it's even funnier after he says this. He actually says that he'd be willing to work with him. Like,
Can I say something to you, Nick?
He says this really now as a point of criticism, but he doesn't realize that conceding that he would literally go and work with Keem is like, I guess, completely like, it's like perpendicular. The arguments are, they don't, yeah.
But like, yeah, like Keem, if Keem did any of the shit I did, it would be like forgotten in a week. Like
if anybody saw it, dude, they posted a fucking video of like a random gay dude fucking riding a dildo on the train tracks. It wasn't even Keem, and they're still talking about it 15 years later.
The goat. I appreciate that.
Still 1 hour behind. I will pirate all your content. But I'm stupid enough not to post anything.
Best.
Just keep it on my PC.
Yeah, Keem literally... There's a video of some other gay dude riding a dildo on the train tracks, and people still talk about it like it was Keemstar. Keemstar hit a dog in his truck 15 years ago, and every Christmas Eve, they still post it. There's constantly footage of, like, Keemstar getting memed as a loser when he went to, like, Aiden Ross and, like, dapped him up and started asking about crypto, and then his girlfriend walked over. There are constantly people who make fun of Brantley's age. Keemstar is constantly memed online, but he's able to, like, function in society, and he's able to continue to make content that's extremely successful. Bowblax can't even film a Twitter versus.
I don't know if Keemstar had an OnlyFans, dude. They'd be talking about that shit forever. I think.
Well, I mean, Keemstar was basic.
And even Alex is like, bro, that's just not fucking true.
Dude, they'd be talking about that shit forever. I think.
Well, I mean, Keemstar was basically like pimping out his girl, like with only.
No way, dude. He still doesn't know. Oh no, I didn't pre-watch. I promise, I didn't pre-watch. He doesn't know that. Oh,
Nicholas, the goat. Thank you for the $5, my man.
I thought I was really doing something by explaining it, and then he just came out and said it. It's literally been like a year since we had this conversation. He actually knows. It's so
ever, I think.
Well, I mean, Keemstar was basically like pimping out his girl, like with OnlyFans models and stuff, and nobody talked about it. But
it's not even OnlyFans models. It was Babs. It was like them kissing.
Me a month later in a Gamer from Mars stream.
No,
so I don't know.
We
maybe
want the sexy Keemstar pictures.
Maybe if it was Keemstar himself, yeah,
if it was
a little
himself,
bit.
I'd have posters of that on my wall. That's how crazy that shit would be if he was doing that stuff.
Wait, you'd have posters of Keemstar's cock on your wall?
I'd have posters of that on my wall. That's how crazy that.
What? Whoa, Alex, what are you?
From Mars stream.
No,
so I don't know.
We
maybe
want the sexy Keemstar pictures.
Maybe if it was Keemstar.
I can't stop hearing Edwin's voice, bro. Oh god.
So yeah,
if it was,
dude, he would put Keemstar's cock on his wall. What is happening on this fucking street, Alex?
A little bit.
I'd have posters of that on my wall. That's how crazy that shit would be if he was doing that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, considering he still wears his shirt even when he goes swimming, like, yeah, I suppose, but like, I was getting shit on well before the OnlyFans thing. Like, the OnlyFans, yeah, that's a big.
And again, Bowblax is so weird with the physical. He's attacking Keemstar for wearing a shirt in the water. Meanwhile, he was crying because fucking, not like physically crying, by the way, but he was upset that when Augie came back and it looked like he weighed more than the last time that he'd seen him in a full year. He was mad that people weren't calling Augie fatter. Like, that was a legitimate bother point for Bowblax, is that he wasn't fat shamed the way Bowblax was. Because people liked Augie. That was a thing that it's so weird. Like, he's dude, Bowblax, aside from, like, the non-binary thing, is, like, hyper worried about the perception of how he is literally physically viewed by other people, and he is the first guy to throw up fucking intrinsic trait attacks against like Tipster, Keem, Augie, literally everybody. He doesn't realize how it's such obvious projection.
Like Bobby doing what the fuck? What the fuck? Even though I didn't like fully even get to do it, and I was gonna do it under another name. Like, regardless, you find that out, it's like, oh my god, exposed, holy shit, juicy, info. But before that, like, so you got me there. But before that, I'm like, what the fuck did I do other than
Nick
like
Oreo, Mr. Oreo.
Tachi. Thank you.
Everyone call Alex a stupid simp.
Thank you. Chat. Based.
Confide in someone too much. I never even chat on Nick.
I'm being
I never went
online.
Nick.
The worst.
I really like you.
Why? Dude, you know what's crazy is he's not even really describing what the convo was. He's saying he's never shit on me. He never went after me. And he confided in me. He's talking about, like, he's describing this to Alex, like he came and told me, like, his darkest secret. And then I just forsaken him. Meanwhile, the actual conversation was just him blasting me, saying that, like, I didn't deserve my audience, and that, like, it was it was promised to him 3,000 years ago, and that, like, nobody respects him and shit. And it was crazy. Like, he was actually a total asshole in that whole conversation. Yeah.
Right.
He DM'd the do I have to play it? Hold on. Where is this, dude? And you know the funny thing is, he probably could try to get some points in now that, like, the Destiny controversy has happened, and he hasn't really even tried to do that. He's not even really intelligent enough to engage with some of this stuff. Where's, like, the schizo
Can I say something to you, Nick?
rant?
I really like
I don't know which stream had it in full, because obviously it was, like, slow leaked, because Bowblax would keep saying things that would require more of it to be released. Like, we had, like, a certain amount of it that we were publishing, well, not we, I was publishing in the very beginning of it, and as it continued, Bowblax would just be like, Nick outed me for being non-binary. It's like, no, I didn't. They just found out from you. I never mentioned that. And he's like, oh, shit. And then he would say something else, and something else, and something else. Where is the... It's the Twitter versus Bowblax video, right? Yeah, this one. This has, like, some of it. You know me that. Like, this is him confiding in me, right? Comment about it?
Exhibits because of his single example of a pattern of behavior that this little rat exhibits because of his downright malicious nature. And
I'm parroting Bowblax in this.
mayonnaise.
I need you to listen and think about what I said and make a real apology. Not public, no optics, just you talking to me. I think you fucking owe me that if you even
Dude, it's like, yeah, I was just confiding in Nick, and it was, like, really weird.
respect me just a little bit. Video form, written form, whatever. I understand this was a mistake on your part. You had no malicious intent, but I think it's a big fuck up. I don't know if I'm being sensitive, but yeah, I'm always worried about being too whiny or bitchy, which is why I let retards like Keems step on me for so many years with zero respect. And now I see you're doing the same shit with Destiny, letting him step all over you, trying to correct the record when he called you a big fat retard on his stream.
By the way, this didn't happen. I think he called me a retard in jest at this point. Like, it was obviously, to anyone's context, it was obviously in jest. And then Bowblax added fat as well. Like, Bowblax, like, made up something that I was supposed to be mad about, and then he, like, put it on. It was crazy.
Over fucking Boogie 2988 DMs. Pathetic is what I think it is. I don't know, man. Maybe it's harsh, but I think you're a talented, smart, loving dude. But sometimes you're dense as fuck. Why do you think my debate with Destiny stood the test of time, but yours didn't, despite it being
He got obliterated in that conversation, and I'm embarrassed that I ever thought he did well in it.
the same topic? You're not smarter than me, Nick. We're just smart in different ways. You need to hold me to the same respect level you have for yourself, or I don't want to be your close online friend / co-worker anymore. Sorry, I love you, bro, I really do. But this is how I felt about you for a year now. Sorry I didn't tell you sooner. I just assumed maybe one day you'd magically respect me.
Like, this guy, what he did was he had, like, some crazy... And he says this is all manic, but he obviously believes all this stuff. It's just, like, he built up some anger towards me, never let it fucking... No, he never said it out loud. Let it fester for an entire year and blew up on me in DMs and said he was mentally ill. Like, that's exactly what happened here. This isn't even the worst shit.
And not act like I'm dumb and Destiny is so smart in comparison to me. I don't know politics, but I know how to be a smart fuck laughing about dead innocent corpses outside of a public protest and make a big tee-hee joke like someone's dad didn't just fucking die. I don't give a fuck about optics at that point. Destiny's a freak, and I never want to be as intellectual as him. He is a sex pest freak that needs...
I need to just mention this is pre-January.
Just shut the fuck.
He was 2 months early. If this guy just waited a couple more months
up and stick to his...
He would be hailed as, like, the fucking top voice in the community.
Lane debating Boogie 2988 fat fuck on his cancer. Destiny is too retarded for civil political discourse. He's too content brained.
And the funny thing is, as much as everybody hates Destiny, Bowblax should come in with his topic of choice. Bowblax could debate Destiny, and I don't even like Destiny. Bowblax could debate Destiny on his own autism and lose the conversation. It would be that, like, he is that fucking stupid. He's that stupid and overconfident that Destiny could probably debate him on his own autism and come out as a winner.
Making good, funny political streams does not equate to smart, Nick. A hole exists outside the screen. There's a theocracy process, and it's not decided by Twitter likes.
Keep in mind, these are all uncontested. I'm not even engaging.
You have zero respect for my opinion or intelligence. Half the community knows this is what I think of destiny, but you don't. Then get surprised when I take a jab at him on Twitter. Destiny openly calls me restarted on streams. We have been online enemies for years, and you're too self-absorbed to see that he memeing on Destiny is like me memeing on Anissa Joma. My audience has been aware of this for years. I have a 600,000 view video owning Destiny on my channel. My Twitterverse's audience is not the dumb little commentary community that, by the way, I built with Augie over 3 years.
Dude, the commentary audience was literally fucking promised to Bowblax 3,000 years ago, and then I came through and took it.
Commentary community that, by the way, I built with Augie over 3 years. I helped build the community that you're setting my standards to.
But you suck, and your streams are horrible, and you're not entertaining. And the best thing you ever did was like move into a niche where you didn't have to think. And the minute you tried to the minute you became like self-aware enough to have actual thoughts, you blew up your entire channel.
It's not the dumb little,
nobody ever respected your opinion on fucking anything, and that bothered you for years. And then you tried to say, nah, fuck it, they like me anyway, and then tanked your entire career. So I mean, good looks, dude, but I think everyone gave you the right advice.
Destiny on my channel. My Twitterverse's audience is not the dumb little commentary.
Yeah, literally, he's like, I'm a great pilot, and he took off autopilot and took a nosedive into a cliff. That's what happened. That's a perfect one. Who wrote that? Who wrote that in chat? Bingus in chat. Yeah, he literally is like, what are you saying I'm a bad pilot for? He turned off autopilot and crashed immediately into the side of a mountain.
Community that, by the way, I built with Augie over 3 years. I helped build the community that you're setting my standards to. Destiny's not cool. He is not my friend. I hate him. Tipster I hate is a meme. I hate Destiny. He is evil. He is not my friend. Everyone but you knows this. Literally, like 20 YouTubers know my behind it and the scenes opinions of him. I didn't need your snarky optics check. Fucking DM me next time. Zero respect. I'm asking for the bare minimum, dude. Bare fucking minimum. Share this DM convo anywhere. I don't care. It's juicy content. Fuck it. Fuck you, asshole. Apologize for real, or we're not friends. Bye. Hey, dude. Are you good? I was putting RGB on my refrigerator. You're sending like a lot of messages.
That's not fake. That was really my response to that. And then, but the other thing is, he kept going, and then immediately, then he just started talking about his BPD diagnosis and how he's fucking non-binary now, and then it was all the same conversation. This was a fucking crazy, and we didn't leak it all. We only leaked the shit we needed to leak to explain the argument. I think this was totally fucking fake. This guy's out of his mind. Dude, if anybody else got that DM, you'd have learned about it the same fucking night. There's no way anybody would have deaded that story for 3 months. All right, we sat there, we waited for Bowblax to explain the BPD shit. And then you know what he fucking did? He lied to everybody. So yeah, the guy's a fucking liability. It came out. That's what happened.
being cringe online, yeah. As an autistic guy who's lived, yeah.
Dude, the reality of the situation is we didn't kill Bowblax. We literally protected him for fucking years. Bowblax would have crashed and burned in 2019 if it wasn't for us. And he's gonna hate hearing this, but realistically, the only reason anybody even knows who this guy is because Augie literally brought him around as a fucking as a pet project for fucking half a decade. That's the only reason he has what he has right now. There's two things that happened. Pokimane struck him and he made his niche videos. But if people just let him go off and do his own thing, and he had more time and he expressed opinions anywhere other than Augie's stream, and he started making opinionated Twitterverses sooner, he literally would have crashed and burned in 2019. Because back then he knew to grow your YouTube channel, you had to perform like the dog. Okay, you had to be the dog. You had to get up and do the trick that people wanted you to do, and that would make you money. Right? You got up and you did the trick, then they gave you a treat. Okay, that was your job. Okay, but then Bowblax didn't like that anymore. He wanted to host the streaming show. He wanted to have the audience. He wanted to inject his opinion, and found out that nobody cared about it. So he stopped doing the trick, and he started biting the owner, and he stopped getting the treats, and now it's over. Ultimately, though, Yeah, the people who kept him sane and kept him from blowing himself up for like half a decade are the people that he's mad at, and he can't even acknowledge the fact that he's wrong.
I literally have Let's Plays recorded from 2011 when it was like a
and then he tried to do the trick again, and guess what, dude? Everyone left.
A 14-year-old, like, that are public. Like, yeah. Honestly, Internet Anarchist could dig more and make, like, 20 million sequels of me, like...
Wait, I'm so sorry. I thought that you didn't say anything or interact or anything. Wait, what do you mean that Internet Anarchist can make 20 million sequels on you? But you don't know where the 12-hour video came from? Wait, what are you talking about?
In every period of my life if he wanted to.
He might. Depends on how hot or cold the flavor of the month is, you know?
Yeah, the 2016 Bowblax versus the 2015...
Stay tuned. Who knows? Maybe.
Oh, he's arguing that you can make fun of him when he was a child.
Maybe I'm working on one, Bobby. You ever think of that? I'm a bit of a video essayist myself. All right, let's move on to. So we touched upon the Black Lives Matter song.
Oh God, dude, no way. Sad to say, Flamco is doing better than Bowblax. Last I checked, Flamco hasn't tweeted in a month and a half. There's like a chance that he's dead. So I wouldn't say he's doing better than Bowblax. If Flamco is dead, I would say that Bowblax is probably doing better.
Could you tell me a little bit about the production of that? Because obviously, I heard it through the H3 podcast. They play like the first 20 seconds of it, so I was curious about what the whole thing sounds.
Did you guys ever hear the remix to this song? I made a remix and I didn't take credit for it.
The GOAT.
Some people don't know the struggle of being fucking black. We always get bullied. Black lives matter. Yeah, they do. Black lives matter. Stay in school.
I actually wrote the chorus for this.
Bowblax love the blacks and they love him too.
Biggest cock in the game, Matt Pat in the building, baby.
Hey Rick, I got a theory.
What you got, Matt?
A critical race theory.
Dude, I was screaming when I fucking wrote that, dude. Dude, Matt Pat talking to fucking Rick Ross about critical race theory is insane.
Baby.
Hey Rick, I got a theory.
What you got, Matt?
A critical race theory.
Gotta love it.
Let's go, Matt.
Sometimes we say...
Okay, dude, dude, that was the funniest part, is we only let Matt Pat say the N-word. That was the only one who says the N-word in the song. It was Matt Pat.
Number 4, if you're not a
Okay, dude. Yeah, all right. So that was, yeah. It was in the spirit of Bowblax's song. All right. I gotta remember to cut that out of the VOD, the N-word part. But yeah. So now Bowblax is gonna perform it live.
I'm like, dude, like you dropped the N-bomb towards the end. I'm like, I just died because I'm like, what is he doing? Tell me about the production. Why?
And by the way, do you know how you know what? This is fucking funny. No one ever talks about this. Do you know how the BLM song leaked? I think it was private for years, and someone just got the unlisted link and leaked it. Now, nobody really thought anything of that in the past. Maybe it was unlisted for years and I just didn't know about it, but that was a thing that happened, right? It was just another time when something
Nicholas,
magically leaked and it caused mass embarrassment to Bowblax. Bro, Nick, what the fuck? Dude, I don't know.
You wanted to write that song and your passions of music and parody songs.
Yeah, so I remember...
Didn't someone get it from the unlisted... Yeah, but how did it get there? They can't scrape that data. Somebody put it there.
Made that song when I was actually moving out all my stuff to be in my first apartment in 2016. I mentioned that a little earlier in the interview, so we're going back to that.
Wait, did he say he made that in 2016?
Stuff to be in my first apartment in 2016. I mentioned that a little earlier in the interview.
Jesus Christ, he leaked it. I think he did.
What's the name of the guy?
Critical race
orbiter.
I got a theory. What, man? A critical race theory.
I think I had a stroke listening to that.
It's awful, I know.
So we're going back to that. I think I was listening to Baited Podcast episode 3. So I don't know if that had anything to do with...
I gotta be honest, when you hear the actual chorus, you're gonna think mine is better.
What was on my mind or whatever. I don't know if they talk about race on that.
Who was on Baited Podcast episode 3?
Tommy C.
It all goes back to Keemstar. Wait, do you not know what Bowblax's channel was? Do you know why Bowblax... Do you know how Bowblax got his blue scar? Like, you know what Bowblax's channel was, right? His channel is red, and it's like the fucking filing cabinet, because it was like a Keemstar-inspired archival channel. Bowblax used to just archive Keemstar's fights on Twitter. That's what this was in reference to. His whole channel is fundamentally like built off being like a Keemstar thing. It's deep lore. Yeah, it was an archive channel. That was the whole point.
Colossal's Crazy and Keemstar was like the episode before the Leafy one, so it was like at the height of everyone being like, So I don't think it has anything to do with it. I just remember I was listening to it while unpacking, and I was just I finished it and I was bored, and I just started singing this tune in my head like,
dude, I was sitting there and I was like, oh, dude, you know what? Why don't I make a song about how black people hate everyone and want the whole world to die? Dude, he was just sitting there on a sizzling Sunday afternoon.
So it just came to you. The tune just came to you out of nowhere.
yeah, and then
He performs the instrumental while he sings it too. It's even funnier.
I just started talking about like the BLM.
So he was a Keem simp for you? Yeah, dude. He was literally like top dick rider back then.
Stuff because
I found his channel looking for archives of Keem's old Stream Me streams. I often miss them, and Bowblax archived them all. Dude, he was a huge Keem dick rider for years. Yeah.
Back then, this is like obviously pre-George Floyd. By like,
it's like Kendrick. Dude, this is like Kendrick explaining his thought process behind Euphoria. No, dude, this is the Rap Genius video where Bowblax is forced to perform this song like as an acapella with no back vocal.
4 years, and
he was the proto Ethan's Basement. Yeah, essentially.
Grew up in Canada, and I kind of
people weren't really talking about BLM
4 years.
back then.
Dude, I love the fucking response. He was tweeting about how... Dude, you remember when Ethan Klein called him out? He's like, dude, Bobby's scared of Mexicans in the airport. Are those tweets still up, or did Ethan delete everything? I remember Bowblax was like just shitting himself because Ethan's like, dude, why are you scared? Dude, if you're not racist, why are you so scared of those Mexicans that you have to grab your bags in the airport?
Yeah, so when people were talking about BLM in 2016, it was kind of in conjunction.
I don't know, because Ethan still has me blocked. I can never look up the H3H3 production stuff because I'm fucking I'm blocked.
And with like, oh, SJWs, you know how H3 made all those SJW like mansplaining video. I just remember the mansplaining chair in particular. That one's really funny. But so BLM was kind of part of that like SJW kind of scene culture at the time. And I'm Canadian and white, and I live in it. Does not like a lot of
dude. Okay, just to be clear. Okay. Maybe it's different in Canada. I don't think it is. I had 3 black kids in my large graduating class. Okay. That being said, I'm from New York, so I understand the racial demographic makeup of New York is probably much more diverse than whatever fucking place that he comes from. Again, 3 black kids. All right, in the entire graduating class. I did not do that.
Black people in the area I live, mostly like East Indians and Asians.
Dude, out of the 3 black kids, one of them was adopted to a white family and played on the hockey team. Okay, and one of the other ones was albino. Okay, I didn't make the BLM song.
And then white people and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So I just assumed that, you know, because you could legally do anything regardless of your skin color in America, that racism was over. Like, it's just over. Like, nobody's racist.
I don't think that anyone in... Dude, do you understand that, like, a key portion of going to school is to learn about how racism isn't over? That's, like, one of the things they teach you about. What did he think? Like, Martin Luther King got shot and they were just like, you're fine. Come on through!
Like, there's no... Like, why do we...
No, literally nobody thought this.
Need to do Black Lives Matter. Of course.
Dude, George Floyd dies. It reinvigorates like a fucking... Bowblax turns into like... Dude, hold on, wait. Oh, God. Who's the fast guy from The Boys? A-Train. A-Train, second suit. Dude, the minute Bowblax finds out that George Floyd is dead, he just posts up like this. Hold on. Dude, George Floyd dies. Bowblax just comes out. He's like, holy shit, dude, no way.
Black Lives Matter, White Lives Matter, fucking Asian Lives Matter, all lives matter. What the hell? So I just thought it was like overreaction SJW stuff because I didn't really, understand where they were coming from. I was like completely removed from it, just a dumb teenager. And
no, that's fair. I think when people first heard it for the first time, I think many people had the same like idea as you. Like, of course, Black Lives Matter, all lives matter.
Yeah.
That was kind of like the idea at the time. Obviously, the meaning is much more deeper than that.
Yeah, so that
but it wasn't like an all lives matter song. It was like a disgruntled black guy who wanted to kill every other race. He made text over a picture of his face that said some people don't know the struggle of being fucking black. And like it's arched on the top, and then being fucking black is arched on the soul. If any of these people are even slightly intelligent, I could do merch for every other YouTuber. I don't know what the fuck I'd do for me, but that would sell. You would sell so many shirts.
Yeah, because like to me, bully is such a silly juvenile word. Like you'd get bullied in high school, right? Like bully. You know, I feel like people put more meaning on that word in more recent years, but especially back then, like bully, like cyberbully. It's kind of like a meme. It's like we always get bullied because we are black. It's like.
So did you record that all in one take?
Yes, it was impromptu. I started singing it before recording.
The biggest regret that I have in all of my content about fucking, unironically, I have 2 videos. Actually, I think I have more than, I have about 3 videos, 3 main channel videos with like significant portions about Ethan Klein, and many of the arguments I still agree with from the time that they were made. The biggest one that I have a problem with was the one where I defended Bowblax. In hindsight, I wish I didn't do that. That my biggest regret when it comes to exposing Ethan Klein is defending Bowblax retroactively. It's extremely based on bias, just to be clear. Where is this? Why is he still doing the voice? Bowblax? I have no idea. Where is was it this one? There was like a whole section on like how he treated Bowblax poorly. Wait, they might have some of the funny tweets in it. Where is this? Hi, Josh. I used to like your videos a lot during our Keemstar research. I know that you don't like me, but your videos were really helpful, so thank you. And then Bowblax is like, I'm glad that they've helped. My goal is to keep everyone accountable equally for what they say by saving their tweets and statements. And I have my hot takes on Twitter, but on YouTube, I try to keep it as objective as possible. Wait, really? I thought you were trying to put your opinion in there, buddy. I hope you feel like you've been represented fairly on the channel. What else is this? I literally read your tweets out word for word with no extra commentary. You don't give a shit. You just want to build the narrative that gets views. Well, now Ethan, I think he doesn't do that anymore. He doesn't care about succeeding or getting views anymore. Sorry, Josh. I shouldn't have said that. Apologies. I was out of line. I erased my tweets.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
Oh, where are the racism ones? They're funny. I don't like Leafy is bad, but this tweet is great. I complimented his funny tweet, but he blocked me because I said that I don't like Leafy is bad. Nick is just finding out that he has issues with black people. Oh my god, I forgot this. Wait, do you remember this tweet? I forgot this. Starkiller, did that strike a chord with you? It's clear how you guys feel about black people, so I'm not surprised about your take on this situation. And my point being that his actions speak differently. Bro, do you not fucking... I remember I called him, like, you said that I don't like black people. And you're like, I never said that. Where did I say that? I go, in the tweet where you said, it's clear how you guys feel about black people. You implied heavily that I don't like them. And he's like, oh yeah, I guess I kind of did say that. That's AB. Saya is my time. Oh no. Wait, who is this person? I forgot this person. I remember we got into a fight with this person. This person was crazy. Do you know who this person was? And then Ethan Klein posted a picture of me in Keemstar. That's so funny, dude. That's so fucking funny, dude. The old drama was funny. I need to do like a retrospective on this when people would cry. When I was a teenager, I made a private parody song for my friends where I role-played a black guy who was too invested in BLM to the point of wanting to kill any other race. And I called them non-black N-words. Recently, the song got leaked. I'm sorry I did that. Here's my statement. It was in 2016. It was never meant to be public. And then Ethan Klein... So you hold yourself to a double standard, it seems like. No. H3 and Keemstar are racist. I don't understand how this is a double standard. I don't call either of you racist in the video. I thought racism was over, but then Wait. Did Bowblax ever say that he thought that racism was over prior to George Floyd? before Ethan Klein. Can somebody fact check this? Did he ever say that prior to July 1st, 2020? Because I remember him using that later. He implied it. Is that why Ethan said it? I thought racism was over, but then I found the song by Bowblax. Jersey Mike's is going to need to rename another sandwich. I'm sorry. It's so funny. I'm so sorry, dude. Oh no. Dude, this is the tweet.
Nicholas,
dude, Bowblax. It took Bowblax until 2025 to know that ice is bad because Bowblax was tweeting, "Why is everyone at the airport a black or a Mexican? I'm watching my bags like a hawk." And he took a picture of his fucking bags, dude. Where's his? Dude, it took him till George Floyd to know the black guy actually wouldn't steal his bags at the airport. That was the issue. That was the big issue here, is that Bowblax didn't find out until George Floyd died that black people were not into stealing. Oh god, dude, that's insane. Dude, I'm telling you right now, in current day, if Bowblax was walking like parallel to a black person walking towards him, he would like sprint across the street, jaywalk, get hit by a car, and die.
And then I decided to record.
That's my best opinion.
Record it because I like the beat and momentum that it was on.
The beat.
Yeah. There's probably many other like long lost songs that I sung of various.
And by the way, I wouldn't be ribbing on him for fucking old tweets that he made when he was a fucking kid if he didn't make up some crazy, bogus bullshit lie that it was like George Floyd dying reinvigorated the fucking anti-racist bones in his body, and he had like a come to Jesus moment. That Saya chick got at me for you not calling out Bowblax for liking Leafy's N-word tweet after Too Mad gave him the pass.
Racism.
Yeah, dude, Bowblax literally pulled a I learned empathy at 30, but it was when George Floyd died.
Similar way.
Other
No,
races.
I don't know if they're all themed like that, but you know.
By the way, hold on. Can I real quick? I just have to fucking make a phone call. Let me see if this answers. I don't know if he's gonna answer. I need like 2 seconds of Augie. I don't know where he is right now. Any second. No, he's gonna ghost me. Keem will answer my phone calls on stream, but Augie doesn't answer my phone calls. He hates me. He hates me. I'm gonna go crazy and say that I built the commentary community 3,000 years ago and it was owed to me. I'll see if he writes back. I legitimately want to ask him a question, but I don't want to say it unless I've got someone else to back me on it because it's kind of nuclear. All right.
I just randomly get a tune in my head and start making up random lyrics all the time, but that was like the one time I decided to record it, I guess, on my phone.
Wait, so this is just a thing that he was singing all the time?
Just randomly get a tune in my head and start making up random lyrics all the time, but that was like the one time I decided to record it, I guess.
Dude, he was just sitting there being like, dude, I was always iterating the BLM song. I was always adding new verses and changing shit up. I'm like Dr. Dre on the beat.
Phone.
I gotta say, that's pretty impressive, Bobby. Pretty impressive.
Thank you. Thank you. It's the BLM song, so it's a little weird to be complimented on that.
Dude, Bowblax was just sitting there and he's like, I gotta put this one on wax.
The fact about that is that it was so impromptu that like I was kind of like jiving around the room.
Oh wait, really, Bowblax? Are you telling me that while you were singing the BLM song, you were quote unquote jiving? That's an interesting way to describe it. He was jiving around the room.
The fact about that is that it was so impromptu that like I was kind of like jiving around the room, and you can kind of hear me moving.
Yeah,
in the
I
audio.
hear some shuffling around.
Was he shucking while he was doing that, dude? Like, I can't.
It's only just one audio. There's
it's insane.
No
Freudian clip, yeah.
Editing. It's just the raw audio, right? So there's one point where,
dude, that is an insane misspeak.
Where like I'm saying we always get bullied, and I'm like leaning. I have like my phone here, and I'm leaning in and out, and
I think he meant vibing. I've done that before. I meant to say vibing, and I've said jiving. I don't even know what jiving even means.
Like I have one foot in like an empty tub and another like out of the empty tub because I'm just like hyped that I have my own bathroom for my own apartment or whatever.
Nice.
So
Jiving can revert to various forms of dance and music, as well as misleading, deceptive talk. Okay.
like you hear like the squeaking of the tub against my
This Alex the Fiction guy, I think that he's just like kind of a wholesome normie dude, you know?
feed in the audio and stuff like that. So yeah, it was like a celebration song, I guess, for moving in.
That's
the
awesome.
BLM song. Yeah.
Fantastic, Bobby. Would you ever consider making like a remastered clean version of the BLM song?
What is a remastered clean version of the... Dude, the whole song is insane.
Nicholas, the goat.
I've thought about it like to various
Wait, is he gonna say the N-word on the Alex the Fiction YouTube channel?
degrees of severity. Usually,
I think he called into Tommy's and said the N-word again, right? Is that what happened? I could have sworn he called into Tommy's stream and performed it live with the N-word. Didn't he do this? Because he was trying to lean into it and he thought that would make it go away. This is like a deep commentary lore piece. Where is Tommy? Dude, this was like my favorite Tommy C stream. You have to just listen to the raw fucking satire that comes out of his fucking voice, dude. He is just so happy this is happening. Oh god, he's got a case of the Kleins, dude. He just starts coughing immediately. That's crazy. Drugs.
I'm not feeling well, and yeah, I haven't really covered from last week. I'm not feeling well. This may only be 30 minutes, but I'm gonna play hurt for as long as possible.
Bro, do you want to hear a crazy deep cut fucking comment about... All right, E-Double is the person who sings this song. It is like a fucking awesome, well-known song. I don't want to like cause any ruckus or anything. I don't want to do anything weird. But I remember being on a stream because obviously the guy who did Tommy's intro song passed away, and there was like this copyright dispute, and like he had given permission for any content creator to use like the E-Double music, right? And then obviously the guy who's at the end of the show, real talk, the metaphor Messiah, he was a friend of mine.
About to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar.
He passed away too. So like that was something that happened much later, right? More recently actually. But I remember, and someone might be able to find this, some fucking weirdo awkwardly called into Tommy's stream and he goes, and it was just weird. It sounded like a trolley voice. He goes, "Yeah, dude, it sucks what happened to E-Double, man. You know, but at least we have real talk until he goes too." Or something like that. And then like a couple years later, he died, and it was the first thing I never even talked about this. I remembered some weird motherfucker called into Tommy's stream and like predicted he'd die. Yeah, no, this really did happen. That clip is... I was on for that one. I remember it. It was creepy as fuck when he said it. Tommy's like, "Get the fuck off this stream. What's wrong with you?" But then it like actually happened. Yeah, that was fucking crazy.
It's John Travolta, and he goes,
What opened your eyes?
What? Wait, we all die, bro? It's a bit more specific than that, don't you think? It's a little bit more specific than that.
You hit...
Maybe it was 2020.
My hair.
Like it was like a year later after that call. It was crazy. And we didn't even know there was anything wrong with him. He was one of those guys that was like, he was dealing with pain for a while, and he was dealing with like a lot of hardship and stuff, and he kept it to the chin. Nobody knew, and like it was a surprise to everybody except for him, apparently. That guy was a good fucking dude.
Work hard on my hair.
Who made good fucking music. I remember there was one song that he made. He's like, "What's up, Cabos?" Like it was great. His shit was good. Oh. This page is having I don't know what's happening right now.
So she says all Italian American movies suck except one.
I gotta reinstall a thing.
Yeah, there's 15, you fucking asshole, in that picture.
Rest in peace to both. Yeah, 100%.
Picture. Yeah, I have a really awful. Like when I still have.
Where do they talk about it? It was like.
Some people don't know the struggle
Dude, the text is insane too.
of being fucking black. We always get bullied. We always get bullied. Cause we are black. Black lives matter.
Amazing.
All the white should die. So mean to us.
Now he's making those sounds while he's singing. He actually does this live, and when he comes on live to do it, right, he is doing the back vocals to his own song. This is where the infamous image of like Bowblax's horrible posture comes from.
On Nicholas DeOrio.
Keffels appreciate
Is that Nick? No, that's
shout-out.
Jeff Huffman.
My rhymes are fly and my beats are sick, my groove is big and it keeps getting bigger. That's cause Jesus Christ is my honeybee, 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 honeybee.
You scared me, but thank you.
I didn't tell you to start now, Goofy.
Hold on.
You have
So Bowblax shows up.
a really big
What year was this, dude? This was 2019. This is pre-Floydian era.
neck. You know that?
He
All right.
still didn't know when people were making fun of him that racism existed.
I'm gonna give you the floor. Everybody, this is a live performance of what's the song called?
Black Lives Matter. I didn't name the song. It's like fucking. I uploaded it.
All right, do it until I can't stand it. Go ahead.
Okay.
Like even now, in this moment, Bowblax did not know racism existed. How old was he 5 years ago? Was he like 23 years old in this video?
Get close to the mic. No, stop. Can you pull it close to your mouth?
All right, we're gonna play the mute game.
Can you put it in
No,
your hands?
usually when I like do my videos, I'm just like that.
Yeah, because that's why you sound like this. This guy's an idiot. Yeah, I know. All right, go. Do it.
Some people don't know the struggle of being fucking black. We always get bullied. We always get bullied. Cause we are black. Black lives matter. Oh, black lives matter. Black lives matter. If you're what, kill yourself. If I see you walking down the street and you're white.
Yeah, I do. This is this is insane. I don't know.
I'll pull out my gun.
Wait, what is he referencing if he doesn't know racism exists? Listen to the lyrics here and tell me this guy has no idea what he's talking about.
If I see you walking down the street and you're white, I'll pull out my gun. Call it self-defense. Police will shoot me.
Why does he think the police are shooting down black people in the streets when they pull out their guns? Where did he think that came from? Did he think that just didn't happen?
Call it self-defense. Police will shoot me. I'll be
Nick, you're reaching. He's not racist. He's just being base. My point is, he made this song when he was a little kid, and he can't just say that he did it because it was edgy and he was a kid. He has to say he has to lie and say that he had no idea that racism existed when he's literally describing the fucking, like, the reason why Black Lives Matter existed in the first place in the song.
On the news and be praised. My death won't be in vain. Cause black lives matter.
Like, he's so hyper specific that it could literally be about any fucking BLM thing ever.
Black lives matter. Oh, black.
I forget.
I'll give you 100 bucks and keep going, bitch.
Dude, he's a hooker in no way.
One in chat if you want him to keep going.
If you're Asian, kill yourself.
He knows the N-word is coming, so he's trying to get out of it.
Filipino, kill yourself. Anything but black. Black lives matter. Oh, black lives matter.
I don't know the rest.
Some black guy said, "Oh, he better say exactly." Keep going,
dude. Some black guy. I think that's literally some black guy in the chat. He's like, he better fucking say the N-word. That's hilarious.
You wrote the song.
You wrote the song. Fucking say it, dude.
It's okay because it's a song, right? You have to do the verse of the N-word. You have,
dude. This is insane. He's literally getting peer pressured into saying it.
Small. I can't see the.
I'll figure it out, man. Black guy is some black guy is in the chat and he's demanding the N-word. Go.
And
yeah, by the way, it's all right. We're doing the same thing with Sean the Black here. It's not some black guy. Is it like just one of them just showed up to the chat? Some black guy is a content creator who goes by that name. It's not just guy.
Nicholas the goat. Thank you for the $5.
I just don't.
That is his name. Yeah.
It doesn't.
Dang, Young Crip. Don't. Oh, dude, rest in peace, Young Crip.
He's demanding the N-word. Go.
And I just don't
It doesn't matter. He said it now.
Okay, dollar said it about 7 times in a
Well,
minute.
how did it go again? Like,
Dude, he's asking people to tell him how his song went. He's panicking.
I never say that part, so I.
No, I'm black.
Dude, that was almost the most lethal right arrow click in history. Holy fuck, dude. All right, we're gonna left arrow, and we're gonna post up here on the mute button, and then we're gonna space bar.
Getting.
Fuck, bro. Did it just hit? Did it just hit? Did it just hit? I don't know if it just hit. I'm not gonna go back to find out. I don't know if it just hit. I don't know if it hit. The chat's not fucking owning me right now. I don't know if it hit. All right, here.
You're nothing but non-black.
Do that part again.
You're nothing but a non-black.
Oh my god, Nick sent it to me.
Hey, Augie's losing his shit right now.
Oh, I literally sent him the rest of the lyrics in DM so he couldn't stop reading it. That was me, yeah. That was something that I did do.
Sometimes we send you.
Damn it! All right, we're done. All right, we got it. Okay, so he said it a bajillion times on here. All right.
Probably not too
I gotta clear that
serious
up.
about because I never end up doing it, but
So you facilitate it? Fuck yeah, dude. I am complicit. I am complicit in the funniest episode of Shot from the Point.
John Swan, actually, if you know him, old YouTuber who
Dude, John Swan is the go-to example.
For like lying.
Don't recognize the name.
Stream. But anyway, he started making a remix, but he didn't want to release it because he was too afraid of the optics.
Damn.
But yeah, he made a whole new beat and it sounded really good, and he even added a gunshot sound effect for like.
Do you have that?
That would have been like the least detrimental thing John would have done for his career. Ironically enough.
Do you have a part of that?
No, I don't. I think
Shit.
he would only have it. And I haven't talked with him in like forever. I don't even know if he's.
Hey, John, I know we're not friends anymore. We fucking ousted you from the community. But will you send me the video of you saying the N-word? Hey, buddy, I was just wondering, can you just leak the footage of you saying the N-word to me? I promise I have only good intentions for this clip.
Just like, could you do me a favor? Just reach out to him out of the blue, like, hey, you still got that BLM
Yeah,
song?
he probably doesn't, but I'll definitely reach out.
Dude, it'd be so crazy to see like whatever he has. It could be put it on my channel. I'm totally cool with optics on that.
Yeah, but if someone else wants to take up the mantle and they want more clean,
so he doesn't sing it,
audio of it. I mean, I already said it back then, so I guess if you want me to.
All right.
Wait, so he's saying in current day he would then record the song again? Hold on, what?
Well, also here
I
there are
guess.
some.
I don't know.
There are some people in that space for that here in the H universe. So you guys you heard it first. If you want to reach out to Boba to finish that remastered BLM song, let me know and we'll reach out.
Yeah, It's just like so goofy. I obviously didn't have any like I've never been racist really like in my head. Like to me, like skin cut.
Bro, how much of this is fucking content, dude? This guy hit it out of the park with this. All right, we're gonna leave the live show stuff for the VOD and for his VOD. And give me a plushie. I recommend you watch this on his channel. Oh, the plushie stuff I do want to hear about because I want to hear about how he sweeps this, considering he was just basically doing this plushie, banking on Ethan buying it out.
How the fuck can I get hands on a Boba plushie? Do you have any left in reserve that you're not telling anyone about? Do you have any left over?
They're all in Keemstar's house, dude. Keemstar has fucking crates that you need to open with a crowbar of stuffed Bowblax animals.
No, I used all my leftovers with the 2 VidCon trips that happened
okay. Fair
after
enough.
they came out. I've given it to some VidCon people that I meet up with.
Yeah,
every year,
the VidCon people would deserve it for sure to come out to see you. That's right.
Yeah, and then
now I get you why you A-log Bowblax. There's never a good reason to ignore Bowblax. Every time he's got like a newfangled story that he's created out of completely thin air, right? And it's just, what am I supposed to do? Not laugh about it?
I gave some to.
He was panicking, trying to explain about how he's not racist, and you skipped it.
How the fuck?
No! What is happening right now? Why is the computer freaking out? I need new drivers, dude. Something is wrong.
Is I know you and I talked about the potential of you being on Lolcow.
Oh, no, that's not it. Where's this part? He puts his foot in his mouth every time he talks about the drama. Yeah, it's like, what am I supposed to do? Not fucking cover it?
Part of my ignorance with it, but yeah, the whole song is just. My point is the whole song's very goofy in nature, despite the
L meta PCs. I mean, true, but this is not meta PCs.
The premise. You know, I'll have you know, I've gotten a lot of free N-word passes for that song from black people. So.
Why did he say that? Even in a joking way. Why?
You know.
Why would he do that? Just, what?
Let's move on to the next Bobby.
He just did nothing, bro. No response.
I'll have you know, I've gotten a lot of free N-word passes for that song from black people. So, you know.
Let's move on to the next Bobby specific question.
I love hearing the chewing. That's not me. That's not me. That's fucking Alex. Alex is doing this shit in his mind that makes it okay. I mean, he's joking in the clip. It just doesn't land. All right, here's the plushie. Does he talk about the failing plushie?
But,
okay.
Maybe like in the far, far future if I'm well off and...
Dude, oh my god, he's not even abandoned it. He has not even abandoned it.
People that I meet up with.
Yeah, the VidCon people would deserve it for sure to come out to see you. That's right.
Yeah, and then you know, I gave some to H3, and that's all that's left. And
Bobby, please do some research to see if there could be. There's got to be some way to get me a plushie. I want the plushie.
No, I'd have to do another campaign and I'd have to get 200, but I already tried that. So no, I think.
You know what, Bowblax? I think you should do another one. I think this is the time, dude. Wayne Gretzky said 100% of the plushies that you don't try to sell, you miss. Okay, so you have to try again.
Does it have to be with that vendor? There's got to be a different.
Dude, triple down, Bobby. Triple down.
Vendor that could.
There might be another way, but it would take a lot of.
Please,
I don't know.
Do you remember like Bobby's fucking wet dream idea of creating his own plushie factory? That was a thing that he actually did. Where can I find your rant about the second round of plushies during the Augie stream? I tried to look for it, but I found nothing. It's either in one of the VODs around that time frame or Augie's stream is up. So you can watch from Augie's channel.
I don't know.
I think it's like the second one we did on his channel. It's the one where Bowblax didn't come, obviously.
We'll have to see. But
well, he might have, but we didn't know about it.
Okay.
Maybe like in the far, far future if I'm well off, and then we have like a good like limited time retro Bowblax plush or something like that. But
let's say someone returns a plushie to you. You let me know right away whenever the opportunity is available for a Bowblax.
Dude, returns a plushie. Dude, ironically, Alex, if you reach out to Keemstar, he might sell you one for retail.
Well, then if someone returns a plush, I'll know my dox is out, so that's not good.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's not good.
Luckily, Bowblax can't be doxxed considering he's homeless. No, I'm kidding.
I guess you'd rather get.
He sold the car. He sold the car to keep the house thing going just a little bit longer.
You'd rather get a plush than two human skulls in the mail. Am I right?
Yeah, it's huge. Yeah, that's I'd rather.
Alex, the fiction is in chat right now. Yo, Alex, hope you're doing well, buddy. Papa Gut is mailing me one. Good shit.
I have two Bowblax plushie skulls.
All right. I'm curious about.
I actually have one. I have a Turkey Tom and I have a Bobby. And I was slated to get the Bobby V2 and they refunded me, those bastards. But I do have the Bobby.
Financial situations like, because I've seen like online, Bowblax is on the verge of homelessness. Is that true? Or like what is your current financial situation?
That's not true.
The Turkey Tom one that I have kind of sucks. It's the ideal one, right? The ideal Turkey Tom, original run, red outfit Turkey Tom, but it's got the Tom Dark eyes that kind of ruin it. Like the Tom Dark one was like the black outfit, right? With like the fucking eyes or whatever that was like his current avatar or whatever. But he put out the OG Tom config. Actually, I can find this. Let me see. Tom Dark plush. As a connoisseur, wait, what the fuck? Are you serious? Somebody sold a makeshift Turkey Tom plush on eBay, the black one, for $135. Are you serious? That's how much these things go for? What can I get the Bobby one for? Wait, there are literally Turkey Tom plushes right now on eBay that you can buy for $130. The red one that I have is here. And so is that. What the fuck? Is there a Bowblax one? Makeshift Bowblax. Bowblax. Imagine they have like a rare test one of the V2. No, nobody's selling. There's no Bobby plushes. Is there like a Mauler one? Mauler Makeshift. I would love a Mauler plush to go with a little collection of them. Was it Makeshift? Not Makeshift. Official Makeshift Mauler. Dude. Oh my god, bro. You're not gonna believe this shit, dude. You are not gonna believe this shit, dude. This is insane. This isn't even the fucking first run plushie. People are trying to sell fucking $349 to own a Mauler plushie. That's insane. I'm sorry, bro. There's just no way. Wait. Oh. All right. I could do this. I could do this one. $75? That's close to retail. I could do that. But it's a different one. It's the... Dude, the only issue is this one is the vampire one. Look at this. So if you want, like, the 2.0 Mauler, all right, $224. But if you want, like, the vampire Mauler, it's only $75. And then there's, like, a Slender Man Mauler, too. That's crazy. What the fuck, dude? Okay, I'm gonna ask really quickly. Does anybody see something wrong with this listing? Okay. Could somebody tell me if there's something off about this listing? What's happened to it? Is that how it looks? Is it supposed to have like strains of... Is that part of the design? Dude, what? I'm looking at the other one and I don't think I'm seeing that part. Okay, no, it's on all of them. It's on all of them. Okay, I thought there was a stain. Okay, we're good.
Obviously, because my YouTube hasn't been doing as well with like
so
the Twitterverse
he's a
stuff,
big fan.
I have
he's a big fan.
Switched my main source of revenue, so I have like another job now. So it's not my main source.
That's a custom paint job right there.
Revenue.
Dude, the gooning fans.
No YouTube
dude.
anymore, but I'm financially fine, but I'm not like in the same position that I was.
Dude, he was walking around VidCon allegedly just being like, guys, I'm financially okay. I can be here, you know? I am allowed to be here. It's okay, guys. It's okay. I'm actually okay.
When my videos were doing really well and I didn't need to work.
What's his other job? I don't know, dude. If he got a real job, I don't want to know anything about it.
That other job. So
good for him, to be honest. What's with his facial hair? I don't know.
Hey, that's fine. I mean,
stuff has been down. Like, obvious. Like, people have eyes. You can check my channel.
Is that why people are making these allegations just because the views are down?
Yeah.
Dude, I can't. It's not even a heavy hitter on the channel anymore. People are gonna be like, another Bowblax segment when I post this. It's a passion project for me personally.
Doesn't seem like much to go off of. That's crazy. Like, anyways, it's just weird speculation. Oh, Bobby's user down, therefore he's homeless. Is that really the connection?
Oh wait, he's talking about.
Well, there was like a.
Wait. Oh my god. He's just gonna say that because the views are down, he's homeless. He has to correct this. Surely he's not gonna just lie to Alex. And he's, oh dude, please no.
Private document of mine that got doxed and leaked.
A private document? You mean a public court document?
Leaked. That
a court document
that basically like indicated that.
What do you think? I hacked the court?
I was late on a payment, but that has all been resolved since.
They were foreclosing your house.
It's the date of that, but that document apparently was public behind a paywall on like a government website or something. Someone like
yeah, that's every fucking document. Yeah, you pay for every document.
Went in to like find like stuff related to my name, and that came up, but it was already resolved by the time it got leaked. But
that's nothing.
But didn't he go out and say that his mom was suing him or something too? Like that was, I'm pretty sure when he said that his mom was suing him, that was what spawned random shitters in the community to go and look for more information on it. And then they found out that his house was being foreclosed. That was literally what happened. Nobody would have known to go and find this information.
Use that to infer, yeah.
I've missed a payment on a credit card just because I forgot once, you know? Like, who cares?
Yeah.
It's so totally nebulous.
Yeah, so
it's also, Alex, the fact that he begged me for like fucking, not, he didn't beg me. He asked me to pay his fucking rent in like September, or was not September, it was like July, where he asked me for like $2,000 in rent money before figuring out that he just barely was able to scrape by that month. And the fact that he wasn't, from the point where he was barely scraping by to the point where like, he also had to sell his car. Dude, this is such a crazy lie. This guy was asking for fucking 2,000 Canadian dollars in July, and by now he's literally sold his car.
Yeah, I'm fine.
So you heard it here first, folks. Bobby is homeless.
Yeah, I'm homeless in my own home.
No, Alex, I'm not bashing you. I can't believe that he's lying. This is insane.
Like,
but Alex, this is why there's 12 hours of content. Do you get it yet? And every time he goes and does this, he just tells a different story to the next guy. It's insane.
How long have they been rumor like
It's all green.
document?
It's all green screen. This is all like background trickery.
Yeah.
He literally can't stop lying. It's actually crazy. He literally cannot stop. But, dude, you remember when Tonka was around? He'd be like, Bowblax is on his late night lying spree. Oh, fuck, dude. I hate giving that guy a win. And I'm not going to, because he's a deadbeat dad, apparently.
Here, I'm in my home.
That's what I heard.
Sipping on some boba.
Boba with Bobby. Next question. Do you still have a passion for online drama?
Yeah, dude, I love it. I love it even more.
And also, I was kind of like losing a lot of interest in it.
He was pulling us into calls, telling us that he wanted to like let Connor become his spiritual successor so he can go on to make new kinds of content. We were begging him to just continue making Twitterverses because people didn't actually want to watch any of it. And we were telling him, you just have to keep making Twitterverses. That needs to be your main thing. And he's like, no, I want to be a live streamer. Bro, we tried to help this guy so fucking bad for so long. He just didn't listen.
General, like,
sorry,
for the past couple of years, I'd say since 2023.
Dude, and it's crazy because he went after Connor, and he's like, Connor was my editor, and he stole from me. Meanwhile, he came to me in Augie, and he's like, Connor could be the successor to my YouTube channel. Only after his new thing didn't pan out. It's insane.
I just, like...
Nick knew Bobby was untalented. Bro, I'd literally have to be blind. I would have to be blind and deaf.
Covering whatever topic that made sense to cover as it came in. And, you know, for the first 3 or 4 years of doing Twitterverses, I loved it. But after a while, like, there's just some topics that I didn't care as much for, or I just didn't want to go through, like, documenting it. Because a lot of these controversies turn into, like, sexual assault stuff, which, you know...
A lot of them
I can
Very
read
often.
through it, but...
Dude, out of nowhere.
Like, I'd find myself like,
bro, we haven't had like one of those pop up in a real long while, dude. We haven't had one of those in a real long while, dude, where it just comes up out of fucking completely nowhere. Because you have to remember, like, this year, the best part of Ethan Hassan Destiny is that none of these guys are like fucking child molesters. You know what I mean? Like, maybe, like, dude, for, like, all the Ethan Klein, Hassan Piker drama, none of these guys are, like, fucking pedophiles. So we haven't had to talk about, like, rapes and fucking pedophilia for, like, a whole year. You have to, like, dude, last year, that was every fucking YouTube drama. It was so annoying. Every influencer was a fucking piece of shit, or they were getting completely lied about. And it was just all in relation to, like, rape and fucking pedophilia. It was so fucking gross and annoying to have that be the only things that people discuss for a real long while. I am so fucking happy that we haven't had to spend a significant amount of time this year talking about that shit.
After spending a whole...
People used to say, it's just like, all these guys do is talk about fucking rape. And that was where, like, that's also partly where the URR comes from, because it was just, like, every new drama was just, like, another... What the fuck? I got a copyright... You bitch. Okay, bro. I gotta fucking... I got a copyright claim, but I feel like I'm not gonna say who it is because I feel like it's gonna get removed.
All day reading a bunch of documentation and allegations about a sexual assault. I'd have to like take a break for like a full day and.
No, it's not Bad Empanada. It was I literally don't want to start drama over this. I'm gonna just DM him.
Compressed because it's just like it is a lot, especially to some of the stuff in there is like crazy, and I have to like still put on the Twitterverse's voice and like not kind of be like whoa or whatever, even though like it's just so it was that doing that over and over, and then just the whole process of it all. I'm like, do I really? I'm just doing it to do it. I don't really like. I just lost my enjoyment for it over time, and
yeah, but like at least now he's being honest about this, because he kept saying like, no, I still want to make it. No, I still want to make it. Now he's just being straight up with it, which is good.
Yeah, also like my interests kind of like dart all over the place, ADHD. So like, I don't know.
Yeah, but like, all right, this is the reason why Bowblax needs to stop everything he's doing, quit YouTube, and get a job. There are people, and I've already gone on this rant, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it. There are literally people out there who can't be their own boss. Bowblax is one of them. Yeah, dude, working for yourself and not having to like do a 9-to-5 schedule is fantastic if you have any kind of self-control. But Bowblax is like, in the nicest way possible. I mean this in the least malicious way possible, borderline like disabled, right? He would be, if Bowblax didn't have a nice run on YouTube earlier, he probably would be homeless right now, if I had to guess. I swear to God, this is not supposed to be a joke. I'm not saying it with a smile on my face. I legitimately don't think that Bowblax can manage himself on a level where like he is his own boss and have the work ethic to survive. I think he's on a path to homelessness, and the free handouts have expired. So ultimately, no, I think he's out of his mind.
I've done Twitterverses for like 5 years, and I kind of I'm a little.
Has he never had a real job? He always used to talk about how his parents said that like, well, how he thought his parents how do I word this? His parents said that like he's never gonna live alone because he wouldn't be able to handle it. When he was a kid, he couldn't have pets because they thought that he'd like fuck him up, not like in a sexual way, but like he has exceeded all expectations by his own expectations and everybody else. What Bowblax has been able to do on YouTube is actually pretty inspirational for people in his position, but he threw it all away and blew it. So I don't know.
Like sick of the drama. Like some of it's interesting. I do think like the iDubbbz creator clash thing's interesting, and there's a lot of interesting stuff in drama, but I think I've been like too overexposed to drama where I prefer it in smaller doses, so I don't think I'd ever lose passion for it completely, especially like considering I built my channel off of it and stuff, but like yeah, my passion is a lot more selective and dwindling in comparison to before, for sure.
Hey, that's totally respectable, You cover and make videos on whatever topics and whenever you want, And now that your main occupation is somewhere else, that even, proves more like I don't have to do this stuff anymore.
Yeah, exactly. I want to get back to making content.
But like, what content does he want to make? Bowblax has so many YouTube channels that are all working against each other. And like he doesn't spend time on any one of them, or he doesn't spend enough time on basically any of them. Does he have all these things still linked? Let me see this. Oh, dude, you type in Bowblax on fucking Google, and his YouTube channel is like the 15th suggestion. That's crazy. So like if you go to Bowblax right here, he has the Bowblax YouTube channel. Then there's the Bowborb YouTube channel where he's posting shit about like Dark Soul parodies and Nintendo Switch 2 content. I think he's banking on just hitting a niche again and getting stuck into something else. And it's so hard to do that. He has the Bowblax original channel. This was the original channel that he blew up on, quote unquote, with his old trashy trio videos, but he doesn't really post to that one a lot. But then he uses the Bobby channel where he's doing like, he has a fucking, he's literally just, dude, he also criticized my VOD style, and he literally made his own version of it on his fucking second channel and didn't even get it. That's insane. But then also he is truly autistic, where he makes videos that are like retard supremacy, where he's like, "This is our word, we're taking it back," which apparently, according to Anissa, it's on its upswing. So Bowblax kind of won, but he'll post these like autism help videos, autistic isolation and boredom.
Depending on where on the spectrum you are, involuntary.
He doesn't have like any one thing that he's working on. His brain is scattered and all over the place. So he needs to just focus on one thing and make it work instead of trying to be like a shotgun and scatter shell all your fucking content out in every direction.
Because like I find a lot of enjoyment out of it, and I do find a lot of enjoyment out of making content. I wish I was making more, but I just gotta find like that type of video that I would enjoy making in a like kind of repetitious fashion.
Yeah, for sure. I think you'll find that spark again. You'll find it eventually. It took me a while to figure out that I like doing this type of content.
Yeah. So. Just working another job and kind of just going back to like the discovery phase and going back to the roots of like, what do I really want to upload? What do I want to do for the foreseeable future? And then how do I get like the train rolling on that, and how much of, so.
Yeah, keep it up, Boba. You'll find your niche again.
Yeah, I hope so.
All right. My last Bobby specific question is,
what do we got? Oh, this is the dude. All right, this is what we were talking about at the very beginning. So this is Bobby on Lolcow podcast now, or Lolcow Live. So after he like talks shit about us for not being like harsh on Keemstar, he's about to give like the most hypocritical take possible, which is awesome.
I know you and I talked about the potential of you being on Lolcow in the Lolcow universe. What would it take to get you on Lolcow?
Keemstar would have to reach out to me directly, and then there'd probably have to be a deal where I at least get like a full month paid in advance, and then.
Bro, all this, dude, this guy's like, I don't need money. My life isn't destitute right now. Everything's fine. Also, I will work with my mortal enemy if he pays me a month in advance. That's crazy, dude. This guy, like that, you can't have that position. He doesn't even realize like how blatantly hypocritical this is. It's so pathetic.
The money would have to be like enough. Normally I wouldn't have like such high, I guess, qualifications in terms of like money and like payment in advance and stuff. But like Keemstar, he's been pretty notorious to work for from outside looking in, and even like seeing.
Never gonna happen. No, absolutely not.
Some stuff.
Keem would want him on to like embarrass him on one call.
The scenes like the Boogie crawling on the knees, like that wasn't meant to be content. The Boogie crawling on his knees was a real thing that happened in private behind the scenes that was not meant to eventually be content.
Really?
So, like,
holy fuck!
And then it got leaked to me through Nicholas DeOrio. So
that's
like,
fucking crazy.
That was something that I did do. Yes.
It's working with Keem, I'd have to have a lot of guarantees, and even that.
That was funny. Do you remember that? Let me see if I can pull that clip up right now. We did the LolCow Farmers.
Whatever, but what people thinking like.
Where is this? LolCow Farmers. Let me see if we can find. That was the funniest shit, dude. Because I was tasked with making like a video essay intro. And I think the episode got demonetized or claimed or something. Oh god, I'm never gonna find this. Boogie gets fired. Muda responds to Boogie. Oh, is this it?
Okay, full disclosure, I did not think we were going to chat this soon. My name is Nicholas DeOrio, and I'm joined by Turkey Tom and Mudahar of Some Ordinary Gamers. We're the farmers of the Lolcow podcast, and you'll probably be hearing from us from time to time.
Never again. Never happened. Literally, this is the only time we ever showed up on the channel.
Tommy, they're all still the stars of the show, and episode 2 is already recorded and on the way. But sometimes, when you work with Lolcows, things get a little messy. So myself, Tom, and Muda basically serve as animal control. An episode doesn't come out on time, you'll probably hear from us. Somebody quits the podcast, one of us will.
We really didn't think they'd actually do the work. That was basically this. This didn't need to exist at all whatsoever, because they immediately started working again. But you have to understand, prior to this episode, they didn't work at all. So it just kind of happened, I guess.
Space is that we throw
once money was made here.
Here, there's no video. Where is the video?
But this was all real. Like, this was not staged or edited on this part.
How is there?
I kind of stopped enjoying the show when stuff became kind of, because Boogie would fake stuff and he would do it without anybody telling him to, and it would be bad. It would be so obviously fake to the point where it made the show look bad, and it made everyone else. And now, obviously, some of this stuff's orchestrated fake bullshit, and at that point, people like it. So I lose, I guess. I wanted all this stuff to be real. That's why I was having fun. It stopped being fun for me when Boogie was a bad actor and faking everything.
26 gigs on a f***ing file that's just audio. And by the way, this audio has all the tracks. These are all the tracks. These are all 3 tracks together. What is up with this? Who's hacked? All right, show more properties. Tommy C's, let's see, 2 gigabytes. Boogie, we got 3.45 gigabytes. All right, let's see. 26 gigabytes from Wings. And guess what? You click on Tommy's video, it's Tommy and Tommy's audio. You click on Boogie, it's Boogie and Boogie's audio. You click on Mr. Wings, 26 fucking gigs, and it's all 3 tracks together and no fucking video. The video lasts 10 seconds and then it just goes black.
Dude, this was actually this is still the funniest thing that ever happened in private. Like I had to call somebody and tell everybody this was happening, but this is real. You're a retard too, Nick. You don't care if the show fucking succeeds or not. You just wanted the fucking tea and you got it early. Fuck you.
To this podcast, and we're donating our time to assist when necessary. We want,
and people get mad at me when I say I did free work for Keemstar, like he's just some fucking millionaire who shouldn't have to pay people. And again, I did this for free. I did it as a favor. If you don't like that and you think it's egotistical, I'm sorry. Sometimes you could do rich people favors. It was free fucking work.
This as much as you.
I wanted this show to succeed, so I came on, and me, Muda, and Tom donated our time to the show.
Which brings me to why we're here today. Something
I didn't even get paid for this fucking video.
Has happened, and I'm here to deliver the context. Whilst we were preparing to record episode 1
my favorite word, wireless,
of Lolcow Live, main host Boogie2988 got into a legitimate internet beef with farmer Mudahar and his wife. This manifested because of some older group chat leaks where several high-profile YouTubers were expressing their disgust with the age gap of Boogie's current relationship a few months ago.
Oh, this is the group chat. This is the one that Anissa Jomha freaked out about because everyone was saying that Boogie looked like a turbo pedo for dating his fucking adult girlfriend.
Their disgust with the age gap of Boogie's
20 sounds better than 18. He's fighting everyone.
Current relationship a few months ago. As far as I'm aware, these weren't public positions, and I don't even think they were current positions. But Mudahar and Boogie got into it on Twitter.
I can't get over this picture. It looks like a pedophile kidnapping a child as a nuclear screenshot.
And I don't even think they were current positions. But Mudahar and Boogie...
It does look like a pedophile fucking running off with a kid. It really does.
Boogie got into it on Twitter. If you've watched episode 1, this is what they were discussing, and you should be caught up at least that far. Following this, Boogie had a few more exchanges with Mr. Ordinary Gamers before Muda dropped a massive video on him.
Boogie, I don't know if you know the definition of ceasefire. Yeah, I probably talked about you and your creepy, weird relationship publicly, but...
This is when Muda was based, too. This is so fucking funny.
Never have I made matter of...
Mudahar would go unload on guys like Tipster and Boogie and then, like, curl up in a ball and cry when anybody actually normal comes up to him.
Fact statements implying that you are, in fact, a pedophile or you groomed this woman. If you took a private chat, where people, talk shit, talk amongst each other, question things in private...
Dude, look how confident he sounds here. It's been zapped out of his body.
As a public statement, then you're actually mentally retarded. But I'm not surprised by that. I think you're a waste of life and a waste of time. And to be honest with you...
I actually agree.
I hate you. I think you're a manipulative person. I think you're predatory. And honestly, if you...
I can't, dude. I get that people like Lolcow now, and I've come to terms with the fact that they do like the more scripted shit that happens there, or the unspoken, like, show it or whatever, to go a little crazy, even though that's not. This was real, and it was the greatest drama that I was the only one that had. Like, as a bystander, because I was in this chat watching this, I was like, this is the content. This has to be the next piece of content.
Don't want to have drama. Why do you keep starting it?
This is a real drama. These people really hate each other, and everything you're about to see is real. Following this video's release,
Like, you can hear how much passion I had for this project back then.
Boogie2988 called into a stream,
And it's so successful now, so, I mean, I was wrong, but, I mean, it's not the show that I wanted, so I don't watch it.
by the YouTuber Review Tech USA, or Rich. Prior to calling in, Keemstar claims he asked Boogie not to go on because Boogie will give away far too much. He believed that Boogie should hash out his own drama on his own podcast, making his own money, and not give that content away for free to others. Boogie agreed with this, but things quickly went.
Yeah, that was crazy. Like, Boogie, stop going on other people's podcasts. Put it on your show. And he's like, okay, I won't do that. He immediately called into Rich and spilled all the tea, like all the tea all over Rich's stream. And Rich was literally streaming to fucking nobody. It was complete. He literally sabotaged the show.
Off the rails when Boogie started answering, well, a ton of personal questions.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? I can't talk too long. I'm over here on Twitch at the moment. Okay. I'm live streaming.
Like, all he had to do was shut up for like 3 days, film the show, and we would have had a great opening arc of like, with a confrontation between the two, and it would have been totally organic.
Super Mario Wonder. Feels good to be playing video.
Basically, Boogie did this, fucked it up, and they were like, all right, Nick, fix it. That was what I did. That was the whole point. It's like, Boogie fucked the whole thing up. All right, Nick, Mudahar, Tom, go. That's what your job is.
Video games again for a change.
It's interesting. It's what was your incentive for putting something out so damning about yourself? Let me ask you a question. 2018 definitely wasn't your peak year, and you almost made, before taxes, obviously, $500,000. You've had bigger years than that. Where the hell?
No, that was my peak. What are you? Are you insane?
Why, when you made that much?
He just started answering every question that Rich asked.
Money, did you not pay off your house?
Well, dead people don't live in houses, right? And so why pay off a house if you don't plan to live?
I think, in fact, I know, Keemstar...
Dude, Boogie, leave now. Why the fuck are you giving this to Rich? The entire first episode of the podcast is ruined. Why are you doing this? Do you understand why we had... This is why we had farmers.
Called in.
And they were, like, completely retarded.
The big climax that he envisioned for our show on Review Tech USA's stream.
What's up, Muda? I am glad you are here.
And then Muda called in and ruined it too. What's wrong with these people?
I am not equipped to handle this right now. Hello, sir.
Yeah, what's up? I'm over on Twitch
You
playing
missed my $50 super chattelization.
Played this mood. It's excellent.
A few minutes later.
I never did, but I didn't.
That's what he told us.
But you are factually incorrect because I never did.
Did I speak about that publicly until you made?
Yes, it's on your Twitter feed.
Yeah, I quote tweeted you.
This was like our whole episode 1 and 2. I have no idea what happened.
Because you were bringing it up publicly. Yes,
no,
I did.
you didn't. That was that was a completely separate tweet.
You were the one that brought it up.
Rich literally hosted the first episode. Yeah, he stole it. Which, I mean, good to him. I would have stole it too. If I wasn't working with the project, and I knew I could get these guys, I totally would have stolen it.
The making is you were still fucking...
They should have called you guys the Wranglers. Well, we thought cow, farmer, you know.
Wrong. Right now.
The point that I'm making is you're still fucking wrong. You're still fucking wrong. I have her ID in my wallet. I know how old she is.
You literally just
she's
lied
not. She's
so
20
hard.
years old,
and now you're so mad that you got caught.
And Keem got mad at me that I leaked a couple of seconds of one of the videos to Twitter, and it got posted like minutes before the episode dropped or something. I was like, okay, this is just too much for me. That was literally just promotion. I don't even think I posted it. I don't remember.
Not a lie. It's on your Twitter feed right now. Yeah, go check your Twitter feed right now.
The fallout for what you just saw was probably the funniest conversation I've ever witnessed.
Fuck you, I hate you.
In my 5 years on YouTube.
Fuck you and your stupid fucking head.
Oh, this is the best part, is all these boomers don't like typing, so they recorded their fucking voices talking to each other. The only one who does this with me now is Tommy. All the older people, they don't type anymore. They just start screaming.
You're fucking retarded fucking head. I talked to you before you.
And you know this is real because Keem wouldn't curse if it wasn't real. Like, Keem had no intention of this becoming the show's content. Otherwise, he would have censored and cucked it because he wanted to cuck censor everything back then.
In my other group chat, people were like, "Oh, Boogie's calling into Rich." I fucking called you. We spoke. I said, "Don't give Rich the tea." Your exact words to me were, "Oh, I'm just gonna go on there and tell him I'm busy," right? So you call into Rich, you tell him I'm busy. He starts milking you. You start answering every fucking question.
This reminds me of like an old Keemstar mess. Do you remember like the old Keemstar video reply guy messages.
Because you're an attention fucking freak, and then you have a face-off with Muta on Rich's stream. The face-off between you and Muta should be on your podcast. That's monetized, that you make money on. Fuck you and your stupid fucking head. This is not a mistake. This is not an accident, you fucking retard. You did this on purpose. I talked to you before you went in. I fucking hate you. Fuck you. All the time and effort into this fucking show to help you guys out, and you can't do the simplest task. I fucking hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Retard.
Yeah, obviously I fucked up.
Dude. Then he immediately cucks like a pussy, and he's like, yeah, man, I did fuck this one up. Yeah, it was pretty sad.
I was just gonna go there to promote the show. I didn't know Muta was gonna come in there and pull his shit. I should have left when Muta showed up and said, save it for the show. But you're right. I respect your decision. Let me know if you need any of the passwords or anything like that. I'll be glad to hand them over. And let me know if you change your mind. And also, you didn't call me and you didn't talk to me.
I said, Boogie, you're not off the show. Everyone sleep on it, right?
You sent me a message here, but you didn't call and talk to me. We didn't talk.
Could you imagine if Boogie literally got the call and hung up on Rich? That would have been so funny.
I mean, I understand you're upset right now, but...
You know what Keems should have did if he was really pissed about it? He should have called into Rich's show, but he probably didn't want to give Rich the view, and he should have shut it down verbally. He should have said, get off the fucking stream. This is literally our show. You're literally giving it to Rich. He should have cut the content.
We didn't talk.
I need you to fuck off. Like, seriously.
Dude, the contrast is insane, dude. Boogie's like doing this fucking scared 1 HP bitch boy fucking stuff, and then all of a sudden...
I need you to fuck off. Like, seriously, fuck off.
Review Tech USA, yeah, Billy.
I need you to get on your fucking hands and knees, have your girlfriend fucking film you, and say, I'm sorry, Keemstar. I'm sorry, Jordy. I'm sorry, fucking Tommy C.
This is the first thing I edited within like for like 2 years, because this is the only thing I made basically in between the video for Keem, maybe in like 2021. No, I made one video in 2022, and then I made the Mama Max video a couple months later. This is like the only thing I edited.
Nicholas DeOrio, Muta, fucking Tom, everybody that's even fucking cared about the Lolcow podcast. I'm such a selfish attention fucking retard that I want attention. I want to be in conversation so bad that I gave the entire storyline of what's been happening on episode 1 to fucking Review Tech USA, because I'm so thirsty to talk to someone. I'm that big of a fucking loser.
By the way, I was recording this while it was happening, so these were popping up in real time.
Make that video.
So I'm screen recording it, and then Boogie sends a video. That's why it came up laggy.
Piece of shit.
I'm sorry, Tommy C. I'm sorry, Daddy Keemstar. I'm sorry, Nicholas DeOrio. I don't know how to pronounce him. I'm sorry, Jordy. I'm fucking sorry. It was fucking stupid of me to go on Rich's fucking show and give away the fucking...
Like, they didn't know this was actually getting... I can't stress it enough.
I'm a fucking attention hog piece of shit. It was fucking stupid.
Billy Mitchell, what the hell? Yeah, it's the most insane shit ever.
I should have left the moment Muta came on. I'm fucking stupid. And I'm fucking sorry. I understand your decision. I'll hand over any passwords you need, wherever you want. Sorry.
I just want all of us on the same page.
Dude, then he goes downstairs and turns on his evil lighting. I actually can't.
All right. A couple days ago, Boogie's sitting here fucking getting milked by just random people, by Muta, by everybody. And he's giving his response to drama for
you think he... Oh no, Deji didn't film this, bro. He's camming this shit. Keemstar is literally holding this shit in fucking pointed at his face right now.
Free on Twitter, just spamming it everywhere. And I say, Boogie, look, all right, no more of that, all right? You want to address drama? You want to address what some people are saying? Some controversy that's going on with Boogie 298? You do it on the podcast. You do it on the podcast where you actually can monetize it and get fucking paid. Boogie, Boogie goes to me, that's a smart idea. That's a really smart idea. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's fucking common sense. There's no intelligence to that whatsoever. A 5th grader could figure that out, right? But you at fucking age 54 haven't figured that out, and you get milked by the fucking most random of person ever. Could just go.
Dude, like you go on Whomegalol. By the way, you have to understand also, like, what you're not getting if you don't know old Keemstar lore is that Keemstar hates Review Tech USA going all the way back to a fucking nuclear stream.me live stream over whether Rich can start a Patreon.
Or whatever.
Hold on, where is this? Review Tech? I'm actually not going to watch it, but Tech versus Keem. Like, if you want to know why Rich and Keem hate each other, they had a fucking... it's probably so lost to time now, unfortunately, because there's so much new Rich and Keem shit. But there was like a... Hold on. Review Tech versus Keem debate. Stream.me. No. Yeah, 9 years ago from Get Exposed. Posted this. It was a Stream.me live.
All right, so I'm just going to explain to you, Stream Kim.
This is like fucking peak Keemstar in 2016, the year his fucking career blew up. It was just him debating with Rich.
I'm sure there's a lot of people in the stream thinking this as well, is that the art form and the platform doesn't really matter. What you're essentially talking about is people are making...
Billy said, I thought Review Tech was one of the Lolcows. For a while, he was just a video game news channel that was covering, like, the fall of GameStop. But nowadays, yeah, he absolutely is.
Making a substantial amount
He's not one of the main guys now. I think... Did he do a show with him? It's not from the Lolcow Live. It might be another subsect or one of the other shows he was on. If you, I didn't follow that long.
Money. And then they open up another revenue stream, which is optional to their audience if they feel like donating. They're both optional, right?
But I have already voiced my opinion prior to Rich responding to me.
So
that, all right.
I don't need your
I would
money.
have helped him.
So it's like an older thing, but yeah, that's where that was from. Is there anything else in this that's worth showing? Wow, where did it go? Where? Oh.
Go in and fucking milk you, get you all riled up, get you spamming 17 fucking tweets for free,
17
or
teats,
teats,
bro.
really, that's what they're called on a fucking cow, because you get milked, you fucking dumb, retarded piece of shit. Anyhow, after that life lesson that I gave you, right, I find out in another chat that you're going into Rich's stream, Review Tech USA. He's going in there. I'm like, oh my god, Boogie's gonna go in there and spill all the tea, the beef between him and Muta. He's gonna give it to Rich for free. So I hit you up and I tell you, don't do this. And you promise me that you're not gonna do it. As soon as you get in there, Rich starts milking you, starts saying, whoa, I don't understand. What did you pay off your house? Your stupid ass falls for the bait. Yeah, because I was gonna kill myself and I was gonna do this and I was gonna do that. So I didn't need to pay for a house. And dead people don't need houses. Why is that?
Yeah, dude, dead people don't need houses is a crazy clip to not have on your own show.
What's the name of the
if you're like
guy
the chief
from Keemstar
suicide
Orbiter?
baiter, right?
Nick Oreo. Mr. Oreo.
And then Boogie came in.
And I definitely should have left when Muda came on. And I shouldn't have been talking about any of that shit. You're right. Again, Mike wants me to promote.
Oh, this was, dude, I added that in post. It's not letting me send part 2.
This doc, I went on to promote the doc. I thought I could also promote the live stream. But you're right. I'm an easily manipulated.
Or do you sit there and have a fucking live debate and give it to Rich for free? You gave it to Rich! Bro, you're supposed to be launching a podcast. Episode 1 of the podcast.
Like, nobody believed that this was organic. I cannot stress enough how organic it actually was. I actually do recommend you go watch the rest, but it helped me unpack what exactly just happened. So, Mutahar, why did you go on and talk to Boogie on Rich's stream? And I'm wearing the fucking Medicare beanie. But yeah, no, that was the, that's the thing. We never filmed the second episode. This is our singular only episode we did on this show. But, yeah, I initially was offered the... did I post this? I think I did this, because I think I had access to the channel, too, back then. Yeah, DMax and DeOrio, so, yeah. DSP was kicked from the show for not responding to emails. That's old. Jesus. Did you ever see the Boogeyman? Now that the DCU is up, or whatever, did anybody ever see the Boogeyman?
Put this in or whatever, but one thing I kind of don't like about the hate towards me or
I don't know if did I delete this video? I had a video called The Boogeyman on my channel. I think it's copyright, though. I don't think I can keep it up. Let me see. The Boogeyman. It is not copyright, and it is public. This is the Boogeyman.
Boogie.
Dude, look at this. This is like the best on Boogie I've ever made.
Boogie, the only thing you need to think about is that I'm going to show up. You're not going to win, and it's going to be the worst day of your life.
For those people who are worried about me right now, don't be. I'm safe. I'm surrounded by people who love me. We can definitely take care of this if we need to.
Why do you keep threatening to shoot me? This is weird. Because I'm going to fucking kill you and take pleasure doing it. That's because I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna take pleasure.
Yeah, I threatened Frank tonight, but it's after a couple of months of him threatening me every couple of days. And even in tonight's interview, he said he has proof that I'm a pedophile. He can't, because there is no proof, because I'm not a pedophile. He says he has proof that I've harassed women and friends he knows. No, he doesn't. That doesn't exist. It can't exist. There is no proof. He's a fucking liar.
It's going to be fucked up. It's going to be worse.
Billy said, logging off, I'm sending you a gift that should arrive by the end of the month. You'll be the first to have it? That's awesome. Fuck yeah, Billy. Thank you so much, dude.
When you got
Tell me when I can tweet about it. Because I will post it. Thank you.
And friends he knows. No, he doesn't. That doesn't exist. It can't exist. There is no proof. He's a fucking liar.
But like, this is the most nuclear thing Frank Castle has ever said.
It's going to be fucked up. It's going to be worse than when you got raped.
Let him know that we can end this tonight. And we're excited to. So, if he sets foot on my property, I made it very clear, he goes home in a body bag.
Dude, could you imagine the Boogie who made like the "I'm proposing to my wife through YouTube 12 years ago" video say that if you come to my house tonight, you go home in a body bag?
So, if he sets foot on my property, I made it very clear, he goes home in a body bag. I don't know if that's wrong. I don't know if that's bad. I don't know if that's going to end what's left of my YouTube career.
Dude, this guy's gonna shoot somebody at his doorstep, and he's like, I don't know if my YouTube career can take it.
But this isn't funny. This isn't cool. This isn't a joke. Threatening somebody, falsely accusing him, it's not okay. And if Frank shows up, I'm going to show him how not okay it is.
This is literally the best thing I ever made. Criminally underviewed at 5.2k. Unironically, this thing's got as many views as Bowblax's newest video he worked really hard on. When this was like a shitter meme channel. Absolute cinema. Dude, this is what EFAP needs to be reviewing. They're watching stupid movies like Superman. They should be watching the Boogeyman. What's the song? It's the theme song to the Batman. I don't know. It's that Something in the Way song. And these were the members in the channel at the time. Triplock was a DeOrio membership epic. I don't even think it's called that anymore. But yeah, Jesus fuck, dude. We might move the Linus segment. Probably. I don't know if we're gonna do the Linus segment tonight because it's already fucking midnight.
And I don't know how long it would last.
I want to hear what else with the Lolcow stuff, and we'll wrap it.
Last?
No e-beggar. I think we'll just move it to Friday.
But for the content, I'm kind of interested in
Who was
how
it
it
on
would
though? It's the LTT segment.
play out. But in terms of like me like doing it in a secure fashion, I just don't think that's possible.
By the way, we're probably gonna start double uploading some of these days because I mean I have fucking 6 videos in the tube right now, and I've got no reason to keep them.
No, yeah, not at all. I'm very worried about the angle they would want to take with you and their like WWE style of acting. It would not look good for you.
Yeah, and also like another thing that kind of cemented me of not.
The thing is that Bowblax would actually see financial success if he. You know what? Not to do some EHD shit on right. Bowblax should submit to the mob. That's the truth. Bowblax should go on Lolcow, submit to the mob, and then accept his new role as going back to being the animal. And he'll go on there and he'll make a good fucking living, and that'll be it. People won't bother him anymore. He'll have fucking people on his side. Keem will be giving him pep talks, telling him they love you and they love you on the show. And he just has to go on there and cow out every so often, and he'll pay his bills like Boogie does. And that's realistically that is Bowblax's success path. And now that I said it, I've just ensured it will never happen. That's why I said it. But ultimately, that would be Bowblax's safest money income source right now.
Doing it is there was one time where he did reach out to me on Twitter and he was like, we can have Lolcow transformers, like referring
When
to
you said double upload, you unlocked a forgotten memory of scarce. Dude, we got a double upload today.
trans. Yeah. And I don't want to like.
Dude, does anybody have the clip?
Be used in a way to like, you know, or whatever, you know, help transphobia or mockery of it in any way, you know. And I know,
dude, this
like,
is a passing joke where they said they would do an all LGBTQ or all trans fucking Lolcow podcast because they have the all women one and then the all men one. So this would be the all like non-binary or other tier. Obviously, they would pair Bowblax with people who'd bounce well off of him.
I'm not saying Keem hates trans people, but he will try to use, like, through, as evidence through that tweet, he would try to use it as like a joke for the show, that aspect of me, and I don't want that to be used as a joke. So that's like a huge component of it as well.
Fair enough, Bowie. I respect the spine. Hell yeah.
Here now. First story today.
All right.
So that's pretty good. I actually think that you should check out the rest of this. I watched about half of it here on stream. Alex the Fiction, I'm going to hit the subscribe button. I think you emailed me one time for something. I'm really sorry I didn't get back to you. But yeah, I mean, I think this is pretty interesting, pretty
I
entertaining.
recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
Is this the clip? Let me see. Where does he talk about Deji? It's this one. Oh my god, dude. This is like the fun... Dude, this is... I understand this picture is probably not screaming, this is the funniest thing you're going to hear today. Okay, but this is a video from 4 years ago in 2020. I understand the context here is not hilarity, but you just need to watch it. Okay, you just have to hear what he says.
They kill the freaking dog.
Hold on, wait.
So if you guys don't know what happened here, a couple of years ago, Deji's dog, known as Tank, had an incident with his neighbor. So his neighbor came over to his house, and his dog Tank,
the untrained dog, mauled two people.
Actually ran up to her, and he ended up biting her. And it was actually a very serious situation because the woman was badly injured. So the authorities...
And then Deji was like, I hope your kids at school don't see you're the one who's going to try to kill my dog or something. Deji went fucking ballistic on this woman whose crime was getting bitten by his untrained dog.
And it was actually a very serious situation because the woman was badly injured. So the authorities said here that they might actually have to destroy the dog. They might actually have to kill the freaking dog.
Destroy him. Dude, the dog is going to be vaporized.
So the authorities said here that they might actually have to destroy the dog. They might actually have to kill the freaking dog here, which was so sad to everyone who saw this, right?
I love that because that is the UK terminology. They do say the dog has been destroyed, but like you picture it like they're gonna blast him with a laser.
Tank actually ran up to her and he ended up biting her, and it was actually a very serious situation because the woman was badly injured. So the authorities said here that they might actually have to destroy the dog. They might actually have to kill the freaking dog here.
They're gonna annihilate the dog. Dude, the dog's annihilation was massive.
And you know what else is massive?
Oh fuck, bro! Dude, we're demonic entities over here on this YouTube channel. I don't know how you guys can justify to your spouses, partners, and friends watching such a monster like me. Holy shit, dude! What is this? Drew Pavlov's optimism is gone.
Do you think that my tweets reflect my opinions? Like
they can, yeah.
When people tweet, yeah, exactly. So he's
Sir, whoever
he's
pays
got-
you, sure.
Jesus. That was from Shamu who tweeted that one. Is there anything else I want to hit before we're out of here? I had other stuff queued up, but I don't think that stuff... Oh, Nirvana's Something in the Way from the Batman trailer. That's who was asking. Willie Mack. This shit is so fucking funny, dude. I think the Reddit has contributed to this. Not defending Boogie, but he should have listened and left the internet. Well, he's turned it all around, thankfully. It's Jover. It is actually so Jover right now that we're so actually we're Jack. We're back, dude. We're Jack. What is the is there anything else interesting that I could end off on? Or is that probably it? Let's see, oldest. Have we gone through and oh god, dude. Never refer back to the Nick DeOrio diss track. What else is here? Oh, dude.
Hello, Augie. It's me, John Swan. I love Israel.
Thank you so much, John. Dude, John came back from the dead to contribute to the discourse.
Hello, Augie. It's me, John Swan. I love Israel.
Dude, he loves it. He's so bad. Dude, I was worried that John's current position would not be pro-Israel, but it's actually awesome that we do have him here talking to Cognitive Thought about how much he truly loves Israel. Incredible. Yeah, there's actually some incredible stuff. Dude, the old meme days of this channel are actually brutal. I don't know what the dude, the Leafy parody videos, all this stuff was... Dude, they finally banned Lion Maker. This whole thing was just... This whole channel sucked. This is just John Swan's Old Town Road cover with Tro, with extreme amounts of auto-tune.
I got the horses in the back.
Dude, it's awful. It's actually awful. A conversation with me, No Bullshit, and JXy. The debate with Oki's weird stories. There's a lot of fucking cracked content here. The Twitch panel goes off the rails. This is the panel where Vosh said that like being a pizza delivery man is more dangerous than being a cop. Why we left Augie in California. Dude, look at this is real text messages. Do you see this thumbnail? This is what he sent me from Cali. No, where'd it go? Yeah, there it is. Nick, please tell me you're there. Bro, I'm in an emergency. I lost my fucking phone in an Uber. I'm home right now, but I can't log into my Uber account to see where my phone is. I am on my PC. Dude, those were real texts. Holy fuck, dude. Oh, look at this one. Aiden Projects destroyed by incest, and I gave him a third eye. That was peak content. Dude, you haven't even seen Cuties. Insane Twitch panel. Catching a shiny DL. This was a weird fucking channel, bro. This was a weird fucking channel. Oh god, the Lightwave live stream is nuts. When Glink tried to compete with VidCon. Every time people try to compete with VidCon, it goes to shit. Every single time. Oh, dude, this is peak.
Right.
I appreciate it. Is he dead? Is he actually dead?
I know, buddy. What's the big question?
I'm trying to make a third person cry on stream. Can you answer the question?
I'm not gonna cry, retard.
Well, you're pretty close right now. I can hear the tears.
I'm actually just close to completely just getting rid of you in any sort of context and talking to you, dude.
Jesus
Nick, you're a fat.
I have to edit that out. I thought I removed all the fucking slurs. Why? Why? Who puts that in the intro? Nick is less aggro. I mean, these were a lot of confrontations. This was all the... People were like, why do you hate Flamco? So I took all the streams. It's like, this is when he wanted to call Xander Hall's mom. This is the allegations or evidence live debate where he basically just justified slander because someone said it. And for some reason, these all got like everything but the third video that got claimed got over 100,000 views for no reason. It's some of the best shit on this fucking channel. I have no... People still don't know who he is, but it's the most viewed stream in the history of the channel. I think it outpaces... This might actually outpace the Ethan Hassan Destiny 10-hour live stream. What is the most popular live? It literally is it's not including the clips because the clips are there too. It is the most popular live stream I ever did. If you've been reading my...
Ask you a question, Tommy.
It's gonna hurt your whole public image. Yeah, it's not fair.
Of like Flamenco debating fucking Tom and debating Tommy and reacting to both of those. That's crazy. I don't know why Flamenco is such like a... Like, because it would go out to people who'd never even heard of him and they'd be like, oh, dude, fuck this guy. This is great. Oh, man. It's the weirdest shit ever.
What are you guys doing?
Let me show you something, Augie.
Nicholas DeOrio is premiering
This is actually the intro music we use now, funny enough.
video on his second channel on why he hates me. Lol. Okay.
It's just the worst.
Dumpy leave? Why did you say that? Wait, why are you getting involved? You don't even give a shit.
That'd be funny if that he actually came back from YouTubing, being a YouTuber just to like shit on you.
I was probably like 10 seconds late into Nick going off on Flam.
And I was like, holy shit. And I was like, listening. I was like, what the fuck? I literally have to go into the room because this is so fucking juicy.
Where is he now? He might be dead. I have no idea. Apparently he hasn't tweeted in a month and a half.
He's like, no.
Oh, you were doing insane. Like, leave them.
Yeah, read the rest of it.
And
It says, leave those kids alone, and then someone goes ratio to him, and then someone's like, Channy, you're one to talk.
That's such a good screenshot.
Oh my god, bro. And then what did this one
As a
start
person
with?
who has been robbed at gunpoint before, I'm gonna say that I'd rather be called a pedophile than have a gun pointed at my face. Wait, does Jim actually have a foot fetish?
You know what you could do? Leave those oh my god. I didn't want to say that. I will say the song is catchy though. I'm sorry, Flam. I just gotta be honest. The song is kind of catchy.
Dude, Tipster Mog. Dude, Tipster had so many opportunities to continue mogging. I'm glad that he's on a run right now.
I hate flamenco and I hate Sonic.
Whatever. I guess to address the elephant in the room, I had a little bit of a chimp out moment. I had a little bit of a...
That's so fucking funny. I've had the gun one happen to me and ain't no way I'd trade it. Nick versus Flamenco 2, the Salvo Chronicles. And these aren't really, these are just kind of stream segments spliced from like multiple different creators too.
in this shit, son.
Was this after his leak? This was what this put him in the commentary ground, so it has to be it, right? I don't know. I don't remember. I actually don't remember the order of events anymore. We didn't do any more content on Flamenco after 2023. In like 2024 or like late 2023, he like started threatening to sue me, and he like messaged me on every group chat we've ever been in that he was going to sue me, and because he was using like grandma's money, I guess. It's another one of these like broke fucking losers who could flex like legal. It was very funny. I actually have the phone recording with him. And he sounded more nervous than I did over the thought of a lawsuit. It was funny as shit. It's somewhere on my computer. You ever do a retrospective on the Edwin Sear drama? We were gonna do it, but Edwin was just crazy. And then it was supposed to come out like Edwin was gonna have like a I don't know what the fuck happened, dude. I have no idea. To be honest, I don't really know enough about the Sear shit to really care. That would take like a shitload of research and vetting to actually be able to move forward on. Dr. Sex 2, the sequel. I never did. But yeah. Apparently Salvo Pancakes spread a rumor that the call leak secret was actually Flamenco being sued by a minor. No, that's absolutely not the case. Keemstar would never ask to keep a secret like that. I don't know. But yeah. That's... Smear's a pedophile. Like, I made a song and you're a...
definitely...
all the time fine. Dude, Dude, oh my god, bro. I need to just... Alright, Nick, edit that out too. Cut it actually a minute ago. Oh my god. Dude, I can't. I keep hitting slurs! Fuck, bro. I keep hitting slurs. Alright. Well, I know I gotta edit that out. Holy crap. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Buttoning out. Yeah, good. This is... I'll know I'll go here. Anissa's right. It's coming back. You're right. Anissa said it's coming back, so I'm actually okay.